whisper in your ear just what you wanna hear. Coming from the left, the right, the front, the rear. Player hands coming, going, but returning, blurring, blazing, dazing, and reoccurring. Simply because I have something to say and a way with words in which they flow. Okay, now my experience got me leery of certain types, but I've no gripes with those not quite yet right. My life fertilizes, I'm wise beyond my years. They help the green grow as long as they don't do low. Not good if I want it, but I won't complicate this. Nor will I break to take an 8-ball piss, but I will break a rhyme to make your work that gluteus maximus. Play a ham you can trust, seldom predictable when it ain't on purpose. The body's delectable, dope cap surplus. MCs playing is playing, no disobeying, suit and twist this, puff this, and get on rush. Move. Now verse 1 was in reference to my conversation. This true player style that I choose is my preference. Sounding like several MCs all at once is so genius, yet still no other sounds like me. Player ham is defined as one like no other. If I wasn't a player, I'd be a pimp like my brother. To talk about the smooth R&B, you must speak up. Literally more unique. This is the clique of Penthouse players and tweed case so jazzy. I picked the rhythm and said, nah, it won't get past me. Smoother like me, and I'm glad to be acquainted with the lyrics of Player Ham. This beat must be painted with painted imposters, unpure, they tried it, but in a matter of seconds I obliged it, and suckers cried. It's too smooth, I can't fade it. Ricky Fred said, yo player, we gon' get paid. It's about time, cause the sucker almost did it, but the true players, the only true can get with it. And fly exotic tenders, we call chinchillas. They all in, and they damn sure gon' win, cause it's smooth. Break it down, it's so I can too, and it's still the perps who frown and give clown calls. Penthouse Player Ham is just one of the freshest, and if I am just bragging, it's cause I feel I'm best at writing and reciting rhymes that are vivid. Why are they so vivid? Cause PCC I live it 24 hours a day, I am just playing. Each and every day I exist, I can bust a cat that is smoother, the smoother savage sucker. And if I'm ever faded, I think I can manage to roll me a 7 or 11 and after a while. I am not the only great one, but I'm the smoothest out there most on the mic. And the freaks say, I like his voice. And Player Ham is their choice. The MC, the party, my Mac gets them dripping. And when I catch them slipping, yo, I'm slipping right in. But one time, there was one chinchilla, so smooth. This story is a thriller. She swept me off my feet, led me by my nature. I chased her, I can still taste her. She was smooth.
Smooth as cognac, VSOP limit. Smooth as a G-Lew suit, I got stitched on my back. Smooth as a 57 Fleetwood Cadillac. I said that I should be.
Hey, man, welcome to Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show, August 7, 2019. And tonight, man, we got an extravagant, and I mean an extravagant affair. There's going to be some real pimping. It's gonna be some real game and some real, intellect going on tonight. We have my very, very special guest, the homeboy Figga Slim Williams. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be a great show. So I want to give everybody a few minutes to get checked in. Figga Slim just pulled up, so I'm gonna bring him in a minute. But I'm gonna go to some more music, and I want to give some people some time to check in, man. Also, the call-in number for tonight is 914-803-4001. Once again, it's 914-803-4001. Press 1 if you want to speak. And in just a minute, I'm going to bring my special guest in for the evening, the homeboy Figga Slim Williams, the international world-renowned player and gentleman of leisure. You dig what I'm saying? And he has some music to promote, and he has a new book that he's also promoting that we want to talk about tonight. And we're going to have the homeboy Scholar, the Dolla, check in with us from the federal pen, man. So it's going to be an interesting event of affairs tonight. We're going to also have some other famous players check in as well. We got some homies from Portland, Oregon, some players from California, all over the world going to be checking in with the homie Figga Slim, man. So roll you up something, pour you a nice beverage, and tap in with us, man. It's the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays. We'll be right back with my special guest, Figga Slim Williams, on the G-Lew Show. Church.
Hey, dirty money, hey, dirty money, hey, dirty money, man.
What up, Cuddy? Hey, what up, Cuddy?
Hey, funny, I see you.
What's up, Figga Slim? What's up, Dirt Gang? Come on, man.
All keys out here, man. Get it, man. Touch it, look, man. Lean off this game, man. Get this, man. Dirty money.
Repeat myself from the get up in specific. So bitch, go get it. Knock the whole handle. For motivation that brings your daddy satisfaction. Constantly I'm at it, trying to avoid the static. This ain't math, we don't split shit, fuck a fraction. You gotta pay the way, you gotta pay to stay. And if you can't comply, you gotta stay away. I stay fresh to death, suit tailor made. Wake up to a life water, fuck a Gatorade. When she chose me, wasn't aggressive, didn't force her rate. Just kept her laced on the regular, that's why she stayed.
Watch me, nigga, watch you too. They follow him like Twitter pimpin', I ain't that dude. Dirty money mob, yeah, we all tattooed. And I take a bitch everywhere we move. So smooth, pimpin', don't snooze. You last week's paper, man, I'm talking old news. Bitches get bruised trying to play me like a fool. Cause I'm the one that taught you to do the things you do. Make a trick, hey, every time it fuck you. Yeah, don't get it twisted, see, I'll never change up. Used to move work, had to wake my game up. Knocked a couple hoes, make them get my change up. Yeah, we rude, but you can't blame us.
If there's one thing I
man. Rapping Forte, man. The pimp cancel, man. LA to the Bay, man. Shit, what can I say, man? The money just follows us, though, Jack. Dig that.
Wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello, wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Get your back up off the wall. I'm huddled up with the baddest in the business, so we headed to the players' ball. We done did it again. Flip the gang of them ends, and I'm loving it from buckets to him and her bins. Blowing cookies and living life just like a gladiator. Sucker, ducker, dummy, dodging player haters. Congratulations to you bosses all over the world, and all you up and coming players with all these girls. Remember, money over matter, that's all I can say. And if you're still caped up at the end of the day, call it a blessing to be able to read between the lines, because it's big in the mind. Hey, dot your eyes and cross your T's, flip sheets, 360 degrees. Watch some gold diggers after the whole figure heartless, regardless. And there's some cold niggas. Wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello, wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello.
On the mic, we've been known to come nice. Never been a booth, get to spit no side. Rap in the game, it's a hella way of life. I done gave 25 with a L for these stripes. Me and Forte Slim gets love. Rolling in the pimp lane to the Players Club. If you seek and you search, you will find top shelf game intertwined in a rhyme. Figga Slim, a stop down P-Pal. Boy, get around, so we linked up in SoCal. Now we got it popping like corn. Plague running out to 3:30 in the morning. We do that, feather in my pimp tab. Jump up out the lag, get the captain where your daddy at. If baby ain't tripping, finna roll. Internet, endo, E1 fold. And everything we get, we done earn. Stick to the rules of the game that we learn. It's all about the money in the stash. Stay sealed, ready for your ass.
Wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello, wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello.
I keep it pushing for a throttle on pimping. Staring at my hourglass clock keeps ticking. Bitch, don't listen, pimping, I'm gone. All up in the face lane with my high beams on. Yeah, my Uncle Tweed had to hop in the song along with Forte from the Bay, where I'm from. Rest in peace to my pimp partner back bomb. Got me wondering what the fuck really going on. And I can't lie, it brings tears in my eyes, which is why I only fuck with my guys. Slim Williams, no need to disguise. With my hand open, pimping, man, I gotta get mine. Bitch in my presence, gotta keep him in line. What collecting every dollar, quarter, nickel, and dime. Wherever we at is where the money at. Reppin' Forte, Figga Slim Williams, and sweet Cadillac. Yeah.
Wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello, wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello.
From LA to the Bay, we catch a flight in. All the way from the cold state of Michigan. Hammer here, pick me up off the San Fran. Cause she understand the plan of a P-man. Got a couple old tricks on my sleeve. I'm a cold Houdini, who all about a pretty penny. Let me talk to your players like a real piece should. If your girl ain't bought it, make her feel that she could. Walk her down the street, let her feel the beat. Tell her something real smooth, put some slippers on her feet like Cinderella. It can be what it seems, but if she ain't about the money, cut her off from the dream. Wherever we at, that's where the money at. Rapping Forte and tweet Cadillac. Slim Williams and the Pimp Council, baby. Make the money, never let the honey break me.
Wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello, wherever we at is where the money's at. The bikinis, Bostelinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello.
My person on my suits, I feel like my back moving. Then I'm in a road with shade smoking a Cuban. Looking at the water and thinking about past dirt. But loving how the wind blow under my tan shirt. Then I get a call, FaceTiming on the iPad. Talking about a deal, I don't know if I'ma sign that. Loving how Moscato wine tastes on the ocean. Loving how I flow and how the waves set the motion. Women in bikinis, I ain't loving how they use me. But I guess it's all for the image in the jacuzzi.
at. The bikinis, Bossolinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello, wherever we at, that's where the money's at. The bikinis, Bossolinis, and tweet Cadillac. I am the rapper that they call Forte. Collect a major pay up out of the Golden State. Hello.
What's up, y'all? It is the Poetess, and you are tuned in to the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays.
Yes, sir. It's the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays, man. And like I told you, we got a special guest tonight. We got a real player in the house. My homeboy Figga Slim Williams. Before I continue, though, we got a couple callers. Let me go to the phone lines. Got my homeboy from Portland checking in. Caller, hello.
Hey, what's going on, man? Shout out to everybody, man, that's tapped in with the G-Lew Show, man. This is where it's at, man. Appreciate you tapping in with me, man, and, you know, having a player on, man. I appreciate it. It's a good platform, lovely platform.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the love, homie. Let everybody know who we're speaking with right now.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm Young KV, $1 million mouthpiece, man, from Portland, Oregon, man. You know, representing SectionStrange.com, West Coast Hip Hop Awards, and just, you know, in here, man, just supporting the G-Lew Show, man, and you know, Tweed, Cadillac, and them, and just, you know, trying to keep shit on the up and up. Then, you know, in here,
that's right,
on the support of the new album, Fig's Joint is tight.
That's right, that's right. And you mentioned the West Coast Hip Hop Awards, man. Go ahead and plug that for the people listening in right now, because it's about to come up. Let them know when and where that's going down at.
Yeah, man, the West Coast Hip Hop Awards is going to be here in Portland, Oregon, where everything green and color money. August 17th on 33rd in Columbia. At the Armory, at the Portland Armory, man. Shout out to my brother, Octavius Miller, you know, putting this on. We got some heavy hitters coming out, doing a wellness seminar. We're going to be talking about, you know, wellness as far as, you know, marijuana and medical marijuana and how it, you know, helps us minorities and things of that nature. Right. And then we're giving out a bunch of, you know, awards and actually showing and paying homage to all the late greats. Right. So, once again, people, that's going down August 17th in Portland, Oregon, man, where everything is green. You dig? Some special awards will be given out this year as well. Who do you know any of the special awards that's being given out this year? Yeah, man, we got some icon awards. Actually, it's actually being held here in Portland, Oregon, where there are a few producers, a few super producers that are from Portland, Oregon, that have done some good things in West Coast hip hop that I don't think a lot of people actually know or actually know about. One of them is my brother Sporty Van Richards. You know, actually him and his son, Lil Sporty 6, my nephew, did 5 songs on Mac Dre's Cutthroat Committee album. Cutthroat Committee's album. Then my boy Psycho, rest in peace. He's from Portland, Oregon. He did Boss Tycoon and a couple other tracks for Mac Dre. There's a connection here between L.A., in the Bay, and in Portland, and we just going to show that connection. We're going to show the people, and the people that don't know, they will be informed.
Okay, for sure. There it is, man. Once again, August 17th, going down in Portland, Oregon. What's the venue again?
It is at the Armory, which is on 33rd and Marine Drive, and in Portland, Oregon, Marine Drive is a beach. Okay, so hopefully the weather's going to be lovely. We got a car show going on. We got some cats coming up out of L.A. bringing some cars. I want to shout out my people. I wish Doc was on the phone. I forgot exactly who it is, but I'll get that information here soon so I can shout him out. Just want to, you know, shout out all the cars coming up from L.A., all the cars coming down from Seattle. It's a car show, West Coast Hip Hop Award show. Sugar T's coming to do a women's empowerment. It's just a great big gigantic networking event and actual icon award show.
Right. Okay. There it is, man. August 17th, Portland, Oregon, the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. I believe this is the 13th annual. Been going on for a minute, man.
Yeah, actually, you could say it's 13th, but actually listed it's the 12th annual. Actually listed it's the 12th annual. But it's been going on, actually, for about that.
Right. Okay. All right, man. Well, there it is. Tap back in with me, shortly. You got my homeboy Figga Slim Williams, man. Give a shout out to the homie Figga Slim, man.
Figga Slim, man. Shout out, man. Been listening to your joint, man. That's a dope album, man. I really dig it, man. Got some good P on it, some good ism on it, man. And, it's another Donald Growing story. I could dig it, man.
That part, man. Appreciate you, man. The $1 Million Mouthpiece, Portland, Oregon, in the building. Thank you, sir.
Oh, man, on the G-Lew Show, man. Y'all keep it tuned in and tight in. Tuned and tight in right here on the G-Lew Show, man. And make sure y'all tap in the Tweet Cadillac Show, too.
That part. From the lip, not the hip.
Yes, exactly. Bow, bow, bow.
That part. Much love, homie. Hey, without any further ado, man, we have our special guest, man. I wanted to give him a grand interest, man, because, he probably stepping out the caddy, man, getting chauffeured or something, man. But we got the main man, Figga Slim Williams, with us. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, sir.
Hey, man, top of the evening, man. I sure appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Having me on the show. You know what I'm talking about, man. Since I've been home, man, I haven't had a chance to
what's up, baby? Oh, man, I'm just smoking on the moon, man. Smoking on the moon.
Sorry about that, bro. Yeah, some interest. Go ahead, man.
Is Slim Williams still here or am I?
Oh, shit, man. We got all kind of shit going on. My bad, man. Figga Slim. Oh, we lost Figga Slim. Nah, he's here. Hello. Figga Slim. Yeah, we got some difficulties going on, man. Bear with us, man. Everything should be good now. What's cracking, man?
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I'm just moving and grooving, man. I'm taking it easy, man. Like I was saying before, man. I really highly appreciate you, having me, man. And shout out to Tweet Cadillac, man, for plugging me in with you. You know what I'm talking about? I haven't had a chance to really voice my voice like I really want to since I've been home. You know what I'm talking about? Just giving that opportunity, man. So I really highly appreciate that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to the G-Lew Show, man. Highly appreciate it, Jack.
Appreciate it, man. We appreciate you, homie. Figga Slim, man, tell the people, because we got some people listening all over the world. We got some famous players as well that already know you. But for the people who may not be all the way familiar with Figga Slim Williams, introduce yourself, give an introduction to the world, homie, on the G-Lew Show.
Hey, man, check it out, man. I am Figga Slim Williams, the pimp. Talking about a lot of y'all might know me as just Slim Williams, the pimp. I'm talking from seeing me down and around. Might not be knowledgeable to the fact that I am a recording artist. I do own an independent business, and I'm a writer as well. So it goes beyond just seeing me down and around and checking out that whole ass, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? So I just I have a lot of changes going on with myself, man. Now those that don't know, I was released from federal penitentiary a little bit over a year ago. You know what I'm talking about, and it's just I got some shit to say. I'm gonna put it in writing. I'm gonna put it in the manuscript. I'm gonna put it in literature. I'm gonna put it in this music, man. You know what I'm talking about? So Figga Slim, man, originally from East Oakland, California. You know what I'm talking about? But the earth is my turf. So I've been all around this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? So and not that bitch purse, man. You feel me? So, but it's got time, man, that I want to explain to the world, man, especially to the fellow ism, man. Taking the time to listen, man, that we got tools, man. You know what I'm talking about? We got tools.
Right.
That we need to apply to the business world, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's just what it is. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Figga Slim, for real, before we continue, I was alerted, if you're on a speakerphone, could you take it off the speaker? Because I've been alerted that it's getting some feedback from the caller. So we just want to make sure we hear you clearly, homie. All this game is giving out, so we want to make sure it's clear.
Yeah, well, I think I have my headphones off. I have my headphones off.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and hit the headphones off. Hold up.
Yeah, that's better. That's better right there.
Okay, that's my fault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's all good. I can hear you clearly now. It's all love.
Okay.
Hey, you said that you come out of Northeast Oakland, man. Tell us.
East Oakland.
But I know
East Oakland.
East Oakland. My bad.
I was born in Los Angeles, but I was raised in East Oakland. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Yeah.
Take us, man, back a little bit, to your upbringing, man, from East Oakland, before you got in the game and all of that.
Yeah, man.
Tell us a little about your background.
Yeah, man. To be honest with you, I wasn't as far as this game I am right now, man. I had no part of that in Oakland. I left Oakland. Let's say back when I could still shit. I left Oakland before year 2000. You know what I'm talking about? That's where I was raised, man. I had gotten a little bit of trouble as a youth. You know what I'm talking about? So I was getting sent around, and it got to the point where, I got to just maneuvering, man, going everywhere, doing what I do. I done all this shit, man, you could think of. You know what I'm talking about? As far as it comes to,
right.
Having to live in criminal activity and shit like that, you feel me, man? It's something I'm proud of. But, yeah, I had to do that as a youngin'. And I ended up, to be honest with you, man, I ended up in Oregon. And it's crazy because the call we just took out of Portland, I spent a lot of time in Oregon. You know what I'm talking about? Not in Portland. I was in a little cottage town by the name of Eugene. And, Eugene, that's where I got my feet wet, man. I got incarcerated for my first time in Eugene, man. I got out. I went to the penitentiary for the first time. And when I got out, I didn't like it. I said, I don't like this shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? I was selling dope and shit, man. I said, nah, this ain't for me, man. So I had a good, probably somebody I could still call a very good friend of mine, my best friend at that time, somebody I still consider a brother. You know what I'm talking about? He was pimping like a motherfucker, you feel me? pulled up on me back in Escalade with the spitters, man, back when the motherfuckers was going, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'll never forget what he told me, man. I said, damn, man, I said, the game didn't like that. He said, nah, man, I got some snow, but ain't that snow? You know what I'm talking about? Man, I had to plan, though. To be honest with you, man, I didn't want to, I had to go in a whole different direction. And my guy had told me from the very beginning, he said, man, this is your calling. He said, this is your calling, man. He's like, man, this is the way women talk to you, they interact with you, the way, this connection you have with women, man, this is your calling. I never believed that because I had a misconception of the game. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I always thought that pimps were lazy. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't think pimps had responsibility. You know what I'm talking about? These are the things this misconception that I was given because I wasn't, in the game. And the funny thing about that is I'm a third generation pimp. You know what I'm talking about? But I paid no attention to that because I wanted to do my own thing. So it took me getting my feet wet, man, to sit here and understand, man, the responsibility in engaging this lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and just, at that time, man, just once I went in, man, she was no turning back, man. You know what I mean? It was shit. It was a wrap. You did? Right.
And then in Portland was where you got your feet wet. How long did it take you, man?
No. It was not.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't Portland. I was in Eugene, Oregon. Believe it or not.
Oregon.
Portland about
my bad.
Yeah, Portland about a 2-hour shot from there. I know some good pimping out of Portland. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? But now I was in Eugene. I was in a small college town.
Right.
And I went through. I had to jump through my hoops. I had to learn like everybody else. You know what I'm talking about? I had to go through and hop over the hurdles. You know what I'm talking about? And as far as me to get out my freshman year, I call it my freshman year because that's when I was still, a freshman to this shit. You know what I'm talking about? So my freshman year was way longer than the actual year. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, just to keep it frank, man, I believe that it took me at least about 4 to 5 years to consider myself really just educated enough to say I can really be out here and pimp, man. You know what I'm talking about? Not saying I wasn't still pimping before then, man, but, man, I had to learn. I had to go through it to get to it kind of shit, you feel me?
Right. I could appreciate that, man, by you saying that it took you a few years, 4 to 5 years, because the average pimp or a homie that would come on will probably say, just like you said, your freshman year I was in and doing some real pimping. But for you to say that means you really, what I mean, went through it and put the work in, the groundwork in to
I had to, man.
To really be officially in the game. Yeah, so I can respect that, homie.
Absolutely, man. You know what I'm talking about? I just had to learn for it. I didn't have too many elders like everybody else because look where I was at. But I was around some good people, though. Don't get it twisted. But most of the lessons I learned, I had to learn my damn self. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's just what made me who I am today, man. Like I saying, speak on shit off my own experiences of my own fuck ups rather than saying, oh, this is what I heard kind of shit. You feel me?
Right. And also during those 4 to 5 years, man, like, what was the transition or what was going on with you at that time? Like you said, you wasn't officially doing no real pimping, but you were doing some things in between that time, that 4 to 5 year period, which is not a short time. So what was going on during that time with your
I'm
seasoning
not gonna say I wasn't officially doing any real pimping to that aspect, man. To really break it down, I was just doing other shit too. You know what I mean? So I mean, it depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm talking about? So I might have sat there, man, and if I was motherfucking already out, man, damn, I'm hold it for 30 days, man. Pick me up a sack and flip it right now so I can pay my bills. You know what I'm talking about? Some shit like that, or talking about and just get involved in some just other shit that I don't do now. You know what I'm talking about? It just took experience, man. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I had a few of them down, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say that they might not be, on a blade, might not be a blade out there, man, but that hoe was out getting my money, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? And she was doing everything I told her to, man. You know what I'm talking about? But when I look at these new cats that come in right now, like me looking right now, I can't say they ain't doing no real pimping. I ain't the judge of that. You know what I'm saying? I can look at myself now to way back then. You know what I'm talking about? So it just, man, people ask me how long I've been in the game, man. I'm going to tell them 15 years. You know what I'm talking about? Because,
right.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I wasn't no real pimping, man. I was just learning. I was still in the learning process. You feel me? Right. Yeah.
Hey, I want to ask you, man, coming to this game, like you said, this is not what you did originally. You came out the pen and made the transition. Man, how long did it take you or as far as the understanding of the game? Like you spoke on 4 to 5 years, but all the other things that come along with the game, man. Like everybody doesn't have the stomach to pimp, and when I say that, it's easy to say you want to pimp, get you a couple bras under your roster and all that, but it's a lot that comes with that as well in between. With the females, problems with the females, jealousy and understanding the type of females you have, and then jail and maybe rape or rob. A lot of shit that you have to be able to stomach to be in this game, man. How did you know that you were able to do these how long did it take you to understand that?
Well, as soon as I decided to make my decision, man, because, I had to sit down with myself. You know what I'm talking about? And
right.
I was in traffic, man, with my good friend. And I seen a bitch I used to serve to, man, and that happened to be my first hoe ever. You know what I'm talking about? And I happened to see her in the midst of my conversation with my pimp partner, man, so I popped at her. You know what I'm saying? Rolled up on her, man. I just told her, I said, because I already put a plan together. I already knew what came in and out. Not all the way, but I had to basically understand it at that point, should I say. You know what I'm talking about? So I'll never forget, man. You know what I'm talking about? I told this bitch, man, this bitch hopped in my baby mama motherfucking Lincoln town car, man. I told this bitch my plan. And she'd already get home before me. And I never forget this shit to this day. And that bitch told me 3 words I never forget. She said, ooh, you'd be perfect. That shit kind of boosted me a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, I've always had a distinct connection with women. Okay. First off, it might be because I don't have any brothers. My father passed away when I was a young buck. And I grew up around a mom and all sisters. You know what I'm talking about? So, as far as me having to stomach the game, at that time, I could only stomach what I thought I knew about the game. So I was prepared for it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So I went with that. Now, as far as growth comes along, I didn't have any problems where I feel like, oh, this is too much for me. No, I went with that shit and I handled it. You know what I'm talking about? Because I was prepared to come into any kind of complication that's going to come my way because I already made a decision to pimp. You know, it wasn't
right.
You know what I'm talking about? So that's just where I had to run with it, period. You know, and I learned a lot in that process.
Right. Let me ask you this, too. During that 4 to 5 year period, I know you did some different things and all of that, but I've heard a lot of pimps, say, that a real pimp does pimping full time. They don't do, side shit, sell dope or do other things. So how long did it take for that to come into play where you really had some solid, had a solid team and you could really make money from the pimping?
Nah, man, I pimped. Like I said, man, I pimped that whole time. Now, if I end up homeless, I'm sitting there, man, I'm on the hunt. But let's say if my hunt is not successful, I ain't gonna lie, I picked up a sack. once or two times, not a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
right.
flip a second, flip it real quick. Bow, you pay my bills real quick until I get this next bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I did that.
Right.
That's shit I would do now. You know what I'm talking about? But as far as the other hand, I wouldn't, you know, do all that extra shit in the side, man. I was pimping. You know what I'm talking about? I might have talked about a lot of shit, man, in the transition. Like, you listen to my music and shit, and you can talk about the little shit, the little gang activity and everything else, and I don't speak about that, you know what I'm talking about, and the robbing and all that shit, you know what I mean? I might have still talked about that shit in my music at that time, along with the pimping, because I wasn't educated enough to know that shit didn't go together. Even though I wasn't doing it, it was just something I was used to. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So, man, it was just, but in all reality, man, when I look back, man, all I did was pimp, man. I did, man. I just got out that whole ass, man, and I learned from that. You know what I'm talking about? That's what made me become the guy I'm today, man. From sticking to it, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Hey, let me ask you as well. You said you started in Eugene, Oregon. How long did it take for you to, you know, spread your wings a little bit and then step out and start hitting these other spots and doing those type of things? And how was that the first time you did
man,
that?
it was beautiful. It was beautiful, man. The very first spot I hit, man, was Vegas. You know, and that's what really opened. I mean, I was hitting local shit around. I was hitting local spots around Oregon besides Eugene, you know, other shit, man. But my very first spot to really go out there and pimp was Las Vegas, man. I got nothing but love, man. You know what I'm talking about? I got nothing but love out there, man. And that's why I still got love out there to this day, man. I got love in Las Vegas, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? Because I went out there and really pimped, man. And I was a nigga that was coming out there with nothing but snow buddies, man. They was like, where does this nigga keep getting these hoes from? You know?
Right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I was going to ask you too. You know, when you go to Vegas and these places, how were you? How was it like? You know, networking with other pimps, and how are you received by them? You know, being that you're new to the or you're new to their, you know what I mean? Those surroundings and all these type of things.
I didn't let them know. I didn't let them know I was as green as I was. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, Pimpy go figure that out though. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man.
Right.
Best believe I was in situations, man, where I'm in a group of pimps, man. You know, they gonna test the pimping, regardless what they say or anything. They don't really know me. They gonna test the pimping, man. They see I got these, you know, these hoes, woo, man, but they still gonna test the pimping, man. So best believe I've been in many roasts where I got the stuttering and you know what I'm talking about? They know what to say. And blind, they blind, man. But when it comes down to it, man. All they really did was just lace me, man. You know what I'm talking about? It was all open arms, man, because they seen this is what I was putting 100% into. You feel me? So they was just like, man,
right.
This nigga really, this is his life. This is all he got right now, kind of shit. You feel me? Let's lace him.
Right.
And I got nothing but love.
Right.
A lot of cats from Memphis, man, from the South, all that.
I heard some real pimping going on in Memphis.
Yeah, man. You know, I'm talking about a lot of cats, man. It was all open arms. Cats I still talk to this day. You smell me? So yeah, man. It was a beautiful thing.
Right. Hey, let me ask you this. I know you came across a lot of you know, real players in the game, man. Over your journey, are there any pimps or players that you looked up to, you know, coming up in the game before the game, or that you saw that you not wanted to emulate but be better than, that you looked up to, or some of the players you came across along the way that you really respected, or that you had heard of and got to you know, pimp with them a little bit?
To be honest, I don't like to mention too many other cats, man.
Right.
But,
I got you.
You know, for other reasons, you know what I'm talking about? Because I don't want to feel like...
Yeah, I got you.
You know, I'll talk about myself and shit, man, but, you know, they know who they is, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man.
Okay. Let me ask you this, too, man.
Hold on, man.
Go ahead.
Let me run that back, man. I'm going to say this, man, because I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, but when we speak about pimping, man, I'm talking about professional gentlemen, man. You know, we ain't sitting here talking about no illegal activity, man, because if cats really do their research, man, you know what I'm talking about, there ain't nothing illegal about the pimping, man. You know what I'm talking about, cats really do their research. That's why I wrote this book, man. But I got I look up to my Uncle Tweed Cadillac, man. First of all, man, that's one of the cats, man, I love to pimp with, man, that he used to be fucking with the music, man, and really fuck with me, man, from day one. You know what I'm talking about? Mr. Clark, man. Like, you know, I really got major love for Mr. Clark, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know what I mean? And just, I'm just going to say a couple of older cats I know that just relaxing right now. You know what I'm talking about? So,
right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. And I'm only going to speak about cats that I really sat there and really, you know what I'm saying, had a chance to really sit there and chop it with, man, and really pop pimping with, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about? I mean, it's really a whole lot, man. But you know, a lot of cats is, if you look at the media and all that shit nowadays, man. A lot of cats get paranoid when you holler their name and shit, man. So I don't want to do too much. You feel me?
Right. I got you. Let me ask you this though. Speaking on that, being that we don't want to call names and all of that, and it's a lot of things of that nature. But what do you think about how the game is progressed now? Let me ask you. I was going to ask you this later, but since we're speaking on, how do you feel about how the game is progressed now, where you have internet and these type of things, where some players or pimps or some that are active, some may not. They go online now and talk about the pimping or do their thing on the internet and spreading the game that way, and because they're able to monetize it now and get money off of and things of that nature. What do you think about that part of the game right now?
Well, to be honest with you, I can't.
I know you know what I mean.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
And I mean, it could be progression in one way,
but
it could be progression in one way, but it opens up too many doors to these lames in another way. So you got to think about it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like, man, okay, you still, for a cat that's really sitting out here, I mean, we got to think about it. Technology, that's a hell of a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? So we going to take advantage of that. Any real pimp is going to take advantage of technology. You know what I'm talking about? Internet, phones, man, if we can get a hold of these millionaires on their damn phones, well, of course, we need to take care of it. Take advantage of that. You know what I'm talking about? But look at the big picture. It's letting too many of these old weirdos in. You know what I'm talking about? Too many of these old renegade faggot bitches in. You know what I'm talking about? Now, look, everybody think they can pimp. They're going to sit here and put a bitch on the internet and do all that shit. It's just, to me, man, look, man, I wish I was born in the 70s or some shit. I mean, I was born in the 70s, excuse me. I was just born in the 50s or some shit. I wish I could be in the 70s, man, where I had to be down, man. You know what I'm talking about? Really down, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't gonna lie. I have, excuse me, take that back. Internet shit is some good game in certain places, and that's cool and all shit, man. There's some real pimping, man. I look down to that shit in certain ways because I've seen it's a certain type of poison at the same time. The internet is a certain type of poison right now. You know what I'm talking about? And only because, man, it's letting too many more. Now, if it was amongst just some real ism, man, you know what I'm talking about, it'd be a beautiful thing, man. But it's not amongst some real ism. It's letting too many of these old phonies in. And what that's happening is it's putting poison in the game. Because it's letting these new bitches and these new motherfuckers come in the game and think it's just that easy. Or anybody could do this. And that's all this game is. And it's not that, man. It ain't that. It's way deeper than that.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Like you,
ain't about no bitch sitting here answering phone calls, busting dates. And even them hoes can't even do it right. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just like these new niggas can't do it right. You know what I'm talking about? They should back. I guarantee you right now, since they shut back page down, about 50% of these niggas that came in thinking they was pimping, quit pimping, and went back doing the same thing they was doing before. Because they couldn't handle that. You don't know how to walk up the door and get in a trick face, man. You know what I'm talking about? Come on, man. Cut the crap. Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. Anyway, go ahead, man.
No, I was going to piggyback off of that because I was going to ask you that next. You spoke about Backpage and these types of sites that they had that made it easier for cats to pimp and for women to do their thing, right? But since you mentioned that, what did you think about, because that's another part of the technology and transgression of things going on where you can use stuff like that and make it a little easier. What do you prefer? Have you ever got down with pimping doing that way, the Backpage, stuff like that, or do you prefer? What do you prefer overall?
I've done it, man.
But I'm saying, I'm sure you have. Yeah. But what would you prefer? The traditional way of like you said, somebody really getting on the track, or that way, a Backpage where it's a little easier and probably less, stressful.
Look, man.
Like what do you like overall?
It doesn't matter, man. A real hoe is gonna get a trick face no matter where she at. The bitch can walk to 7-Eleven, get a pack of squares. The bitch can pitch a tent in the Walmart parking lot. You know what I'm talking about? It don't matter. A real hoe is gonna sit there and be the trick face no matter what. The one thing about the internet, it makes hoes dependent on the internet. You know what I'm talking about? It makes them lazy. You do what I'm talking about? Fuck all that, man. You know what I'm talking about? I wish any bitch of mine would sit there and depend on the motherfucking internet. You know what I'm talking about? No, I mean, look, man, back when, because I remember when Craigslist, it was Craigslist really that first started this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So I'll never forget, man, I ain't gonna lie, because I was fresh in the game. When I first posted my first Craigslist ad, on a bitch phone got to ring, I was like, oh, shit, I was doing cartwheels onto the living room and shit like that. Bitch, you about to hit. You know what I'm talking about? I was excited.
Right.
But this is easy.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? But shit, man, it took some time for me to realize, you know, look at the big picture, man. And now I think we all looking at the big picture of what happened because of the internet. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So the thing is this, though, man. Look, man, if the hoe go home, man, she go, yeah, use the internet. Of course, use the internet. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You want to walk the track, walk the track. Or you can go ahead and walk the carpet and put yourself in a millionaire space. You can go in the bars, you can get in the motherfucking, you know what I mean? It's too many avenues to this shit to depend on one thing. So I would never advise for anybody to depend on one thing, but only real pimps know that. Am I giving out too much game?
Right,
Damn,
right.
Man.
Nah. You know, you lacing it correctly. You ain't giving too much of it up.
Man. Yeah.
Right. Even you know, you've been around a lot of different soils, man, doing your thing over the years. What could you say, if so, because I know the earth is your turf and you can pimp anywhere, a real one can do that anywhere. But what are some of your favorite places that you've, you know, got to, you know, do your thing at, or over your journey that you really, you know, that's some real, like, that you really appreciated those times or those places?
Yeah, man. So the last time I spoke on this, man, I really fucked up.
Okay.
But let's check it out, though.
We don't
I
want
will
to do
tell
that.
you this, though. No. But hold on, I got you, though. I'm going to tell you this, though, babe. Out of all that, let's just put it this way, man. I appreciate the fucking Las Vegas, man, because Las Vegas really got my feet wet. It's a 24-hour venue around that motherfucker. And motherfuckers go to Las Vegas to blow money. That's it. They go to Las Vegas to blow money. That's always been. Now, it's a lot of faggotry going on out there, you know, as far as the bitches, you know, out there, because a lot of niggas come out there thinking they can pimp and misguide these hoes, and they all fucked up. But if you some pimping and got you some real hoeing, you go out there because you tired to be some real hoeing, man, it's a gold mine. I love Las Vegas. Right. Period. Las Vegas is probably one of my. I ain't been everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. You know what I'm talking about? But I'll tell you, man. Out there, man, if you really know how to do some real pimping around this motherfucker, man, I don't give a fuck what kind of bitch you got. Sit in Las Vegas, man. You know what I'm talking about? Period.
Right. Right. I've heard, man. I've heard a lot of pimps speak on Las Vegas, man, and say really the same thing, that they really got their feet wet there, and it's really a beautiful place for some pimping. You know what I mean? I've heard a lot of over the years pimps say that, you know, that they touched down in Vegas and done that, and you know, being at Vegas is just like the world stage. You know what I mean? For pimping, you could say, you would almost think it would be legal there, but I know it's not, and they have a whole pimp task force and all that.
A lot of people think
What's
it
that
is.
other side of the game on that?
A lot of people think it is.
Tell us that other side of the game on that tip.
It's the brothels, man. You know, I done have some game up in there, you know what I'm talking about? But that should make a whole lazy, too. Let a whole sit in that brothel for too long, man. That bitch don't want to do shit else, man. You know what I'm talking about? Man, I need a bitch to be active about this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's an easy way out. You know what I mean? But she ain't gonna go to jail. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. Right. But you gonna be chipping off them motherfuckers though, just like you would do the service. You know what I'm talking about? Don't get twisted. I don't fuck with the services. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, because they gonna plug it in. And you know, if a bitch know what she's doing, she's gonna break off some service. You know what I'm talking about? I done own two of them motherfuckers myself. You know what I'm talking about? So it's just like, man, shit. It depends on how you really pimp, man. You know what I mean? If you teach that bitch how to work and get with your program, man, and make her beliefs, your beliefs, no matter what, man, you ain't got to worry about all that shit. Because she going to do what you tell her to do, how you tell her to go about doing. So all that atmosphere shit, and, you know, over here, over there, or this venue, that venue, ain't going to matter, man. Because that bitch is under your instruction, and that bitch is home because of your pimping. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. That's right. Hey, Slim, let me ask you this. I want to, you know, tell them about the other side. First, I want a two-part question. I want to ask you, you know, you've been to Vegas, these different spots, especially the West Coast. Tell us some places that it don't even have to be you per se, but some places where you've been and you've seen it a little different, where it's a little harder to pimp or to do your thing opposed to other places, or you may have found a more difficult, you know what I mean, to really get your feet wet that made you a little frustrated, but you came through it. Or just some places that you've been that's a little difficult to pimp. I can tell you, man, it's certain places I won't go to because it's not pimp friendly. I can tell you Salt Lake City is one. They don't fuck with pimps. Right. Everybody know about Virginia. I'm pretty sure they know that. They don't fuck with pimps. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to have a bitch on automatic type shit. You know what I mean?
You know, talking about let the bitch go, man. Set your ass at home with your feet up, man. Cut the trap. You know, talking about now. When we come to the South, I don't fuck with the South. I personally don't.
Okay.
You know, not saying I never will, but I just don't. I have, and it's just too many niggas that's tricks out there. I hoes don't fuck with niggas.
It's
you
true.
know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, period,
right.
man. So, you know, I mean, not meaning them hoes won't get no money out there, because a lot of them do. And I know they do for a fact. You know what I'm talking about? You know, and a lot of them cats, you know, you do it. Well, South cats, they fuck with them thieves, man. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, I don't.
Right.
I ain't gonna say I won't have a bitch cop nothing, man, but shit. You know, I get to talking, man. Remember, I'm on the radio. I ain't just talking to some tip. I get to go deep into this shit. I might just sound mean to say.
Hey, let me ask. Right. Hey, let me ask you this before I move on a bit, because I want to get to the music. On this pimping, man, like, tell us the other side of the game, though, man. When you got experience, some of your first experiences, you know what I mean, where some things took a turn and you had to regroup. Like, I know pimps got to go through maybe getting knocked for one of your main bras or things of that nature, where you have to witness the other side of the game.
Okay, so I need to be a little bit more specific. So you're asking me to say if I've ever been knocked or I've been knocked?
Those types of things you got to go through. Yeah. How was that, man? Getting knocked for the first time.
Shit, the first time I got knocked, I got the bitch right back. You know what I'm talking about? And the bitch was paying two of us at the same time until she got caught. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. And the cat that knocked me was out of Portland, man. He's some good pimping, man. You know, and I fuck with that cat to this day. You know what I'm talking about? And he ended up having the bitch for like 10 years after me. You know what I'm talking about? And I turned the bitch out. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, man, I think the main thing, as far as the other side of the game, I don't like to do is that they killing pimps now. You know, a lot of cats are trying to step in here, man, and you know, and count some hoe trap, man. A lot of cats don't understand, man. Just count some hoe money don't mean you pimping, man. It just means you count some hoes money, man. It's a big difference. Right. You know what I'm talking about? So now, with us, you know, we're very animated. We can be very animated, should I say? In our conversation, how we roast motherfuckers, you know. You always know when you're around some real people and they can take a roast and not get upset. You know what I'm talking about? So,
right.
A lot of cats I know, man, you know, not a lot, excuse me, but I got a few that are no longer with us over simple shit like that. And that's the horrible part of the game, and that's just because, man, you know what I mean, it's just other cats coming in this shit that don't belong. You know what I'm talking about? Right, a real pimp ain't gonna give a fuck about getting knocked. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, I might pimp a bitch away from me just so you can knock. And then you think you just such a special shit.
Right.
Nigga, I didn't want that hoe freaking.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Anyway.
Shit.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this though, as far as the knock, one more thing on that. Is it harder, you say, like you said, it's really no thing and it comes with the game to get knocked, but is it harder to lose one, get knocked by one that you really, like you said, may have not cared about too much, or you just dealing with partly, or how about when you get knocked for one of your main bras that you really, you know, really fucked with, and how was that to take that part? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know, a lot of cats think that, well, a lot of society and everybody think that pimps, you know, we don't care, we don't love. You know, a pimp and hoe relationship is a relationship. It's not a square relationship, but it's a relationship. Now, the difference between me, I'm not talking about anybody else. Now, me, see, I love a bitch. I love the fuck out of her, man. If she do what I tell her to do. But the difference between me, I'm gonna love that hoe with my head, not my heart. Okay? So I'm gonna love that hoe when it makes sense to love that bitch. As soon as it stops making sense, I don't love that bitch no more. You know what I'm talking about? So if I get knocked for that bitch, man, it's the rap. I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? I don't want no bitch that don't want me. You know, a bitch be trying to prove a point to me. Bitch. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, that's just, you know what I mean? That's just what it is with me, myself, should I say. You know what I'm talking about? Not saying we don't get attached sometimes, because, you know, we all human beings, man. But I train myself for this, because this is what I do. You know what I'm talking about? So, you know, I sit here and I meditate about this. I really do. You know what I'm talking about? And make sure that I think professionally in this game that I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not going to sit here and let that shit affect me like that. You know, because all I was going to do is slow me down. And I'd be damned if I let a hoe slow me down. shit. I said that shit in the
Right,
rap,
right.
man.
That's what I was saying too. You got to have
hold
the
on.
stomach for this, because you can't.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's hard to maybe catch feelings and
man.
these type of things, man. So you got to have the
shit,
stomach
man.
for this type of shit.
Squares, get out the way,
Right.
man. I said that shit in the rap, man. Matter of fact, man, I hope you could play it. I don't know if you downloaded it, man. It's called Trap Money. That's the new video I put out, man. I said that shit. I said, bitch, jump ship. I'ma let that bitch drown. I ain't ever had a bitch that I couldn't do without. And I mean that shit. You feel me?
Right. Right. Hey, man.
Man.
Hey, before we continue on, let me go to the phone line. So we got some people who want to tap in with you.
Try now, man.
Okay. Caller, hello, 602. You're live on the air. Figga Slim. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Slim.
What's happening? Who this?
Hey, this is Sir Rockefeller, the game seller. What's happening, baby?
Hey, man, how about it? Pimp sauce, man. Yeah, that's a good pimping right there, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. Shit, man. I like what you're kicking right now, man. You dig what I'm talking about? A whole bunch of real game, man. You know, like you say, man, it's in you, not on you, man. Earth is out there. We check it out the purse first, man. You dig?
Just like
you know
that, man. Just like that, man. I sure appreciate you, Pete.
Man. Yes, sir, man. Me and my partner went back, man. You know, we both just got out the feds about a year ago, man. You dig what I'm talking about? You know, some injustice, man. But you know what up, man? You know, that didn't make us fall, man. You dig what I'm saying? That just made us a little taller, you dig? But check this out, though, P. Hey, man, you a real live cat, man. I wish the best for you, P, man. And we out here,
likewise,
man.
P. You know, it's nothing but love, man, on my part, P. I fucks with you, P, man. You know that, man. I promise you I'm on tipping, man.
Yes, sir, man. You already know what it is, man. Shit from the womb to the tomb, man. You dig?
Just like that, Church. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir,
all right, man. So y'all know Rockefeller, man. Rockefeller, some good ism, man. And, you know, and we spent some time in the feds together, man. And we got locked up on a bullshit, on some internet shit. That sent it to the feds, man. Right. They tried to really knock us off, man. It was some bullshit, man. Like I talk about it in my book. You know what I'm talking about? And it's some bullshit, man, but we both got out, man. We both standing strong, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. I fuck with Rockefeller, man. P. Hey, man, I so appreciate you calling in, P, man, on everything.
Oh, most definitely, man. You know, you already to know, man. I'm your biggest fan. You dig what I'm talking about?
No, you my biggest fan. So you cut it out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For real, though, man. But you know what, man? We're trying to, you know what I mean? We really, you know, for on some real shit, P. You dig? We striving, man, to make things better for ourselves, man. And it's like, you know, it's not like we just sitting here, man, telling, you know, a young cat, man, to get in the game, go pimp, man. But you know what I mean? Those are the cards we was dealt in life. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
And we kept it in the Mac fashion, man. We always been gentlemen about it. You dig what I'm talking about? We ain't fucked with no minors, man. We ain't, you know what I mean? We always kept it professional, man. That's some real ism, man. A gentleman of leisure,
like
man. You know, we ain't around here getting these bitches strung out on heroin and all this other bullshit, man. You dig? I'm the only drug in the bitch life. You dig? But check this out, though, P. Hey, P, it was a pleasure, man, hearing you, man, live and direct, man. And, hey, man, go to the tabernacle and keep churching, man.
All right, P, I sure appreciate you, Church, man. Come fuck with me tomorrow, man. It's moving groove with it, man. Have a drink on it, man.
Most definitely. I'm on line in on time with you, you dig?
All right, Church. Right on.
All right,
Rockefeller.
Yeah,
much love, man.
Church.
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Church,
yes, sir.
Peace, man. 100. Hey, man, and speaking of your time in the feds, man, I wanted to go. Oh, okay, we lost the homie. Hopefully he'll call back again. I think we had the homie Scholar calling in, man. I seen that you know, that special number, man. You know, so I wanted to tap him, man. But I guess he'll check back in a minute, hopefully.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. But yeah,
he will,
much love to the homie Rockefeller.
He'll check right back in.
Yeah, he would. Okay, for sure. Hey, Slim, man, take us. You know, we spoke about the pimp in the background, the you know, the come up. You know what I mean, and you know, the things you've done. Tell us about the music side of it, man. When you started doing music, and what made you want to do the music.
Oh man, shit! I've been doing music my whole life, man. Shit,
Okay.
It was before the pimping, man. That shit's always been here. You know what I'm talking about, man? Like, that shit just runs through my genes, man. I love music. Music is my medicine, man. You know, I got anxiety issues. I'll turn on some Earth, Wind & Fire. I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? And I want to, you know, I'm a little more old school with my shit. You know what I'm talking about? So I just love music, man. It just turned from a lot of cats. Like, I just put an album out called Loop Liquor on Laptops, and that album old, man. It's old. A lot of them songs is from my freshman year. You know, I didn't get a chance to put them out because I've been to the pen a few times. You know, so that shit been sitting on my desk, so I just put it out right now. But that shit's old, man. Most of that shit's old as fuck, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, when I first started pimping. So if you listen to it, you're going to hear that, the transition compared to the shit. I ain't really putting nothing new out right now, but if you hear me on features like with the Pimp Council and Tweed Cadillac, and, you know what I mean, other cats, you feel me?
Yeah.
You hear the transition. Or even my new music, you know what I mean? Like the trap money I put out, I put that on the old album because I just, you know what I mean, did that. But I got a couple albums on sitting on my desk right now I'm about to put out, man. I'm just, you know, I'm working with these books and shit right now too and shit, you feel me? So it's not, no, the music always been there, man. It's going to stay there no matter what. I always, man, shit, Jack. I'm always stuck with the music, man. You know what I mean?
Right. Tell us, man, because you got some classics under your belt. You got some old stuff, but you have some classics, and one of those was one of the ones I played earlier, man. You know, Wherever We At with the legendary Tweed Cadillac, but you had some other famous players on there, man. Pomona Pimpin' Young, Rappin' Forte, you know, the Pimp Council. Tell us about some of these collabs, man, and how these things came together, and also, man, the connection with you and Uncle Tweed Cadillac, man. Tell us about that.
Shit, Tweed, man, I met Tweed just being down. I met Tweed just being down, just pimping, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shit. And we both did music, so it just automatically connected. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? That was just, and me and Tweed, man, ever since then, we just hit it off, man. You know, he older than me. You know what I'm talking about? So every time I see him, we just doing some pimping, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? So we do a music, music, we pimping, and we do a music, man. It was automatic, you feel me? You know what I mean? It was just, man, it just came together so smooth, man. You know, so I got so much love for Tweed, man. I can't even explain it, man. Like, that's like, I call him my Uncle Tweed, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I really fuck with him, man. You know what I'm talking about? At the Pimp Council, excuse me, I haven't met the Pimp Council yet. I've been plugged in with them a long time, just, you know, talking about in conversation and whatnot, and I know they some, you know, good ism, man, and they asking the artists, man, just for fucking with Tweed, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Who else did you ask about? I can't remember, man. You know, Young,
I mean, just
the
collaboration. Yeah, Pimpin' Young.
Oh no, man. I just, you know, basically, man. When it comes, not on that song. Pimpin' Young on a different song. It's called Friendship Test.
Okay. Yeah. That's my shit too, right there. Another classic.
Young on that song. Yeah, but basically, man, you know, it's a small circle in this shit, man. To be honest with you, man. So, like, remember how you said earlier about the internet and all that shit? So you got a lot of cats that sit up here and holler they pimps. They might be rappers too and all that shit. You know what I mean? And it's a classic phrase that the Tweed say, man. That's the truth, man. You know what I'm talking about? Is that, you know, we pimps that rap, not rappers that pimp. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference, man. You know what I'm talking about? And, basically, it's a small circle because, you know, and when it comes to the pimping whole world, man, you know, this is a secret society, really, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, and it's small. It really is, man. So it's not too hard for cats to come across each other. You know what I'm talking about? Especially if you're doing music. And we're doing some pimping now. You feel me? So we're going to come across each other, period, man. So that's just how it happens.
Right. Let me ask you this, though. When you do the music, just like you spoke on, you got rappers that mix it with the pimping, and they may think they were pimp and just rap, you know. And how do you mix that up when you get in the game and rap, and then you come across other people that may mistake you for that? You know, he's just a rapper, he ain't doing no pimping, and or you know, that may not know you, and you got to.
My fault, man.
You know
My fault. I apologize. Somebody keep calling me. I'm trying to ignore it, so I didn't hear what you said. Can you run it again?
Okay, I was saying, like, speaking on the rap thing, you know, when you get in the game and rap, how do you distinguish yourself? You know what I mean? When cats may not know you, just see you on the internet or whatever, and may think you're just a rapper and not doing no real pimping. How do you distinguish?
I ain't worried about
yourself.
Think about me. I ain't worried about proving myself. My name speaks for itself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got cats is out there really pimping, man. That fuck with this pimp hop. They either heard of me or know about me. I ain't gonna make a phone call or two, man. Know who Slim Williams is, man. So I ain't improving myself. A lot of these cats out here putting out supposed pimp pop, hollering that shit. I know who's pimping and who not. I ain't gonna say everybody, but the mass majority. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So it's just like, man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. I'm just saying though, man. You know, a lot of these cats hit that pimp shit. he will spit that pimp shit like they really pimping, man. He ain't really pimping, man. Anybody can ask about me, man. You know what I'm talking about? I don't just put out this bullshit in the booth, man. Cats know who Figga Slim Williams is, man. If you really just a pivot, man, you know what I'm talking about. I promise you, man. You know what I'm talking about. If you don't, man, I could listen to a phone call or two. You gonna know, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That part.
So, yeah, man. So it ain't hard to find out who really pimping and who not.
Right. Okay, I just wanted your take on that. Let me go to the phone lines again, man. We got somebody tapping in with us, man.
Right on.
Caller, hello.
Hey, what's happening, man?
It's Young
King Cash Millions, man. How you doing, man? It's Young King Cash Millions, man. What's up with the P?
Cash Millions, what's up with this? That's my brother from another mother, man. What's happening with it, man?
Man, I'm gonna let y'all know, man. This is my brother, man. We've been down. I've been knowing Slim for like 7-8 years, man. You know what I mean? Damn near a century. You know what I'm saying? And that's a real live gentleman right there, man. You know what I'm saying? He is to be respected. You feel me, in this game, man. Just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to say legend. I
appreciate you, Cash.
That's like, I don't like to say legend because that's like past tense. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But you definitely a master. You know what I'm saying, in this ism, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to tap in, man, and support you. You know my brother, bro. I'm gonna always be there for you whenever you need me, man. You know, I'm just a phone call away.
Right off, man. I sure appreciate you calling in, man. I appreciate your love, man. It's likewise. You know me, man. You know, I fuck with you.
Yeah, Rockefeller, man. You know, I know Rockefeller, man. Like he said, it's a small circle, man. I know Piggy Rockefeller, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole group of us, man. But we like a small dot around here, though, man. You know what I mean? For real.
Right.
All right, man. Y'all, it's good tapping in with y'all, though.
Right on, Cash, man. I sure
love,
appreciate
homeboy.
you calling in, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Shit, Jack. You know what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to, man. You know what I mean? Speak the truth around here, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh, yeah. You can't do nothing else, man. That's
man.
Natural.
Yeah,
like a lot of them questions he was asking you, you know, I was thinking, like, man, it's just in us, man. It ain't on us. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to it. Like, that's for these other cats. It's an instruction manual. It's a DVD or it's a that and this. Like, but this is what we do. This is our lifestyle. This ain't no job. You know what I'm saying? We do this every day. We wake up, we shit pimping, we eat pimping, sleep pimping. And if you retire, I'm still gonna be pimping. But I might not be. I'll pimp myself in this business. You know what I'm saying? In this business game. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna always be a pimp forever, and it's just in you, man. You know what I mean? Not on you. You feel me? I just want to say that. You feel me?
That part. Yes, sir.
That part, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Cash, man.
Top of it to y'all, man.
For sure, man. Stay tuned in, man. Much love, homie.
All right.
For sure. Hey, Figga Slim, man, you getting some love tonight, man. Shout out to all.
Yeah, hold on. Hey, man, hold on. Just 1 second, man. I'm getting motherfuckers texting me and shit. I'm trying to not put it on speaker. Just give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Hey, I'll tell you what. We're going to go to some music, man. I'm going to go to that Trap Money, man. You wanted to play, man, for the people. And we'll come right back, man, with Figga Slim Williams. This is G-Lew Show, sponsored by 93.tweet FM Ism every Thursday night, the After 6 Cruise Mix. Make sure you're tuned in. Also, Kev Mack Videos and BTP Media Group. We'll be right back with Figga Slim Williams, man. G-Lew Show, Trap Money.
I don't want no noodles. I don't want no hot dogs. You know what I mean, man? I got beef burritos, man.
Pushing but they cut it with my new hair, dude. Hit the boulevard in my alligator shoes. Smashing in my house till the better than recruiting yelling dirty money mile. Rap money mean fast money. Get up in the head singing fed off this cash money. Talking dirty bread, good head and singing ass money. Roofing in his ring got him looking like a crash dummy. Every year the hooker got a game from a pimp. From the looks to a frame to that thing on the wrist. Very strange on the chest. Keep a hold down if she listening and fly. Now let her stick around. Jump shift and not let that bitch drown. I ain't never had a bitch that I couldn't do without. Got her in the west, drop her off up in the south. If my pimpin' up north, ain't no throwing in the crowd, man. Trapster, bitch go grab son. Trapster, bitch go grab son. Trapster, bitch go grab son. Trapster. her on. Get your pee up in the V up on trap in the brown. Papa couldn't stick with hella apps on my phone. With a puzzle for the scratch, big away from the dome. Twisted up the brakes, temporary air pro. With a gang of trap money falling down my asshole. Pull up on the quick, we let a hooker know that you need to choose a pimp. Ain't no hoe on your own. Really in the wrecking, pull the quick up out the crowd. So if you catch being a session, keep a leg off for the crown. Get your hoe cooking, but a couple passes as soon as I catch you looking. It's a mother cut your ass. What hell of a grab. Cop the super size 5-figure, choosing B minus the burger and the fries. Hourglass figure with the thunder in the size. Looks with proper education, it was one hell of a prize. Trapster, bitch go rapster. Trapster, bitch go rapster. Trapster, bitch go rapster. Trapster, bitch go rapster.
Check this out, we must be one of the renegade assholes out here. Ain't got no damn sense about yourself. No suspense about yourself. Not a damn thing about yourself. And that's why you in the raggedy ass house slippers walking around this motherfucker with yourself. And nobody else with yourself. Around this motherfucker, understand me, bitch? Who's a pimp around this? Damn, man. So what to finish my motherfucking conversation with the prostitute.
Now, I just can't get it in my head how Miss can walk the street every night. I mean, even in the rain, you know, and take a chance on maybe getting robbed or sent to jail. Or maybe even getting her arm broke by some sadistic fool out the suburbs, right? And then she gets all that money and then she takes it and gives it to some dude. I mean, I just can't figure that shit out. Game is strong, man. Well, I ain't talking about me, I'm talking about other cats.
They get me when you got yo some that bullshit. I got hoes that hold tricks, most of hoes unfold. It's just nothing, not new. This pimpin' so exclusive. They do what they told soon as I say to do it. Not new shit like new pimps, or should I say new pimps? New lanes that got the game so very twisted. She get it quick, I'm so happy that I hired her. So take her to the mall for new attire, all designer. Rolled up the weed, she likes the fire. Go get it again when she comes in, she calls me sire. Loving that I guide her correctly. Always on the phone, always texting, confessing how she shook all of the extra stressing. A lesson, how she did the best thing by shaking all the drink she was collecting off the next thing. Slim Williams, keep my pivot so strong and keep it going. I'ma get it off the top soon as the panties drop. Keep the pussy on stop, trill speed, it never stops. Cause I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. Got hoes loving the game, exposed to certain things. Once she chose, I had her brain on soul. What can I say? I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I get it up like a strict direction, living tough. Stuck up in this game and life, slim chance, don't give it up. So slide the number, I'ma hit it up. But don't get it twisted, they gon' fist the fuck unless you slide and slim. So what? It's dirty money, how many times do I have to say it? And to repeat myself, especially when the P is faded. Collecting all of my dough, I pose negotiating. Dominatrix, 2-girl shows, fully dressed so naked. I'm absolutely gone, but the P gon' stay on point. From the first to the last drink, this till I'm short. And this ain't different from the plastic. Faggot big, swear to choose active, she has shit. Always got her ass kicked, complaining about this last pimp. Put up conversation that I feel will lead to madness. Now she full of sadness, really trying to act if a pimp really gonna put up with all of that trash. Yeah, I'ma get it off the top soon as the panty drop. Keep the pussy on stop, trill speed, it never stops. Cause I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. Got hoes loving the game, exposed to certain things. Once she chose, I had her brain on soul. What can I say? I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. Couldn't believe it, bitch tried to play me for a fool. I'm Slim Williams, who is you? Bitch, what it do? I'm cool for that body language attitude. So respect the pimp on a pimp's life. Ask you, won't even ask you. No, not even interested. He's a choosy, Susie, groupie, bitch, quick to pick a pin. Regardless of the benefits, jocking all the rappers. Ain't got a clue about the gang, half these cats is actors. I'm a factor, a figure toward 7 digits with 7 pigeons. Pressure about her independence. If she's with it, I'ma put her through orientation. Pop quiz, get and shaking. I keep my whole sober on the daily. What you taking? You heard me say it loose, liquor when laptop. Been in there for a while, so I reckon I won't stop. You get it off your top, soon as and panty drop. Keep the pussy on stop, trill speed, it never stop. Cause I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. Got hoes loving the game, exposed to certain things. Once she chose, I had her brain on full. What can I say? I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. I'm a pimp, man. Bring my pimp home with Slim Cadillac, nigga, I'm talking about like presidential pimp all over this bitch, nationwide global, like it, I'm talking about. What's up, Zardane? My nigga Face Deuce in the gift. My nigga Kane, aka Mr. Flossy, babe. Pretty Greg was snapping you with it, man. My pimp niggas holding down here on the list, I'm talking about, like. Go hard, go home, and place down to a feet, man.
What happened to you up first? You gonna walk over there with your mother? Hey, girl. You gonna fuck around?
Hey, what's up? This is Tom Capone. Every Wednesday night, I'm rocking with the G-Lew Show, Bay Area's finest.
Yeah, what's up? This is Johnny Z, producer from N2D. You're tuned into the G-Lew Show on Westside Wednesdays. Wow.
Man, shit getting real stanky round here. That's why we selling booty juice in 13 flavors. Put that in your vaporizer, catch the vapors. How you gonna come back to the job after you just got fired? Too late, coffee break. You can't even get in the gate. So if you hate, keep practicing.
When they think you don't want them no more, that's when they love you. When they think you getting lost to do, that's when they know you. When they think you ain't got it no more, that's when it's over. I say you're fucking with them, yeah. Nah, that means you take one step to me, I take 10 steps to you to turn your worthless life around. See, when they ain't got shit, that's when they call you on the phone. Talk about how they'll do some days, just keep it on the low. It ain't no turning back when you turned out on that easy money. That's why if a pimp ain't got control, they turn good hoes to junkies. And they'll cut you every way from here to Saturday. That's why when you tell them to go this way, they'll turn it over to go that away. Till they find out it wasn't what they had thought. Then they tryna suck your dick to get back in the spot they lost. And it ain't just some coochie cutter. It's some get you back in a week, loan me 300 petty ass. Hey man, it's money hustler. They take your kindness for a sip without the sign. This nigga's back, turn cold. Watch you chase without the climate. Then they play you like they get this money better than you. So they head down, sitting on the steps of the stoop. When they think you don't need them no more, that's when they want you. When they think you don't want them no more, that's when they love you. When they think you getting lost to do, that's when they know you. When they think you ain't got it no more, that's when it's over.
Man, you cockroaches be testing my patience. Don't you understand it takes about a nation, a million, to try to even hold a player back. Thought you got the memo that I sent with the facts. Now you on my shit list. Sucker, you's a visit. You the fucking opposite of everything I represent. See you later, unless I see you first. I'ma pat your fucking pockets and snatch your girl purse. Sorry that it gotta be the way it gotta be, but it gotta be the way it gotta be. I'm OG. Ain't no rap spit over here free. Every bitch in front of me to pay the motherfucking fee. Said it's gotta go down for some to get clown, but you didn't come around until you heard the new sound. Milrod, Niflack, feather in my gym pack. Long as I've been rapping, I ain't never came whack, Jack.
When they think you don't need them no more, that's when they want you. When they think you don't want them no more, that's when they love you. When they think you getting lost to do, that's when they know you. When they think you ain't got it no more, that's when it's over.
Yeah, ever since we been down with Tweed Cadillac, all these bitches wanna come back. Get on before you get beat on. Go and find you a chump that you can go and cheat on. All I got is some chump change that I can throw your way. I wouldn't even tell you 2 seconds of my day. Your eyes must be blind if you think I'm a sucker. Well, you gon' be surprised when I tell you I don't love you and I fucked your mother. You gon' wanna get at me. Well, I hope you got wheels, cause I'm rolling the caddy and I'm beating them corners and I'm turning them wide.
While my diamond gold ring got my pinky on shine. See, if you hate me, I like it. Bitch, it make me feel good. You see a nigga living large, now you're all on this wood. You done joined the team cause you wanna be down. Probably sell your soul just to come around. God damn. When they think you don't need them no more, that's when they want you. When they think you don't want them no more, that's when they love you. When they think you getting lost to do, that's when they know you. When they think you ain't got it no more, that's when it's over. Trust me, they really didn't mean no harm. I know how you extended your hand and then they ripped off your whole arm. And then the one you're in love with, they flip-flop and they show you the true meaning of the word love and hip-hop. Baby, I'll be right back. The homies need me. Got to the hood and guess what? These niggas deceived. Oh, cuz you know I fucked your bitch. But motherfucker, you must have forgot I'm pimping and I'm rich. And furthermore, that worthless whore don't have a clue what the fuck a nigga like me is such to do. Say my name. Pimpin' young game will give game to those give you niggas. I am here. Pimpin' here. 2 motherfucking states. Now I'm gonna leave that alone and let y'all hate. Check this out, Tweet Cat, like Sugar Free say. If they knew better, they'll do better. Don't need them no more. That's when they want you. When they think you don't want them no more, that's when they love you. When they think you getting lost to do, that's when they know you. When they think you ain't got it no more, that's when it's over. When I'm on the west, you know we have to check.
What's happening is G-Stack, one half of the rap group The Delinquents, and you're tuned in to the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays. Holla.
This is Zach Capone, the Totally Insane, and you're tuned in to G-Lew or Westside Wednesdays.
What's cracking, y'all? G-Lew. It's your big brother from the same mother. CeeLo, repping that 213 since 1981. Checking in from the Pac Northwest, 509 Spokane, Washington. Just reminding all listeners, from the land to Japan, you are listening to the one and only Westside Wednesday show on Blog Talk Radio. Shout out to OMG Music. This is the G-Lew Show.
Yeah, man. It's Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show, the world famous G-Lew Show. We have a world famous player in the building tonight. The world famous, my homeboy Figga Slim Williams. My bad on that last track, man. We got 2 versions of Friendship Test, and Figga Slim wasn't on that one, but all is well. It's a classic, and I'm sure all the real ones know. We'll play that later, though.
That shit still slaps.
That shit slaps, though. That's one of my favorites, man. Nah, I was saying that was one of my favorites, man. You know what I mean? Definitely. Yeah, shout out to the Tweed, man. Figga Slim, man. Let's get into this. We got a book coming out, man. Tell us about this book. That you wrote,
man. And so the deal behind the book. Now, before I get into this, I want to let you know, cause I know you've seen the call coming in the feds. You know, that we can only call.
Homie didn't call back.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. We can only call every 30 minutes. So once we make a call, and if something picks up, we have to hang up, and it only gives us 30 minutes to call back. So I don't know when exactly he called, but I guarantee you in that 30 minutes he'll be calling back if it's been 30 minutes from then. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
So yeah, he will be calling back.
On.
Okay, right on. Man. So yeah, A Pimps Perspective, man. The B100, man, just this book started, man, when I was in the feds with A-Bomb, man, Golden, Illinois. I've been writing. I started writing in 2012 when I was incarcerated out there on a pimp charge out there, man. I got caught up in Salt Lake, man. I just sat there, man. I just tried to write, and when I realized I could write, it kind of opened my mind. I said, "Ooh," because I was handing my shit around, and cats like, "Ooh," they was digging it. You feel me? So, anyways,
right.
When I got to when this little shit happened, man, it's by the name of Operation Players Ball, man. And they pumped up a couple of us, A-Bomb, Golden, Illinois. Rockefeller was one of them. You know, I'm talking about 10 more. you know, on some bullshit, man. You smell me? And I sat there and I started writing immediately. So I just got into my pen and pad, man. I just, you know, I mean, I got to get into it just about the game in general because I felt like I was being. This book wants me to put a light, not just into the game, but into society. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of cats sit here and they ask me, like, damn, why you got Donald Trump and Hugh Hefner on the cover? You know,
that's what I was going to ask you,
pimping.
too, about that cover, man. That's a cold cover, man.
Yeah, man, because you know what? Because you know what? A lot of the tools that we use, both motherfuckers been using. And they rich as fuck, so why ain't we? You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, man, I get into more detail in the book. You know what I'm talking about? But, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I want to shine a light out to society, first of all. Let them know that because we live a certain way doesn't mean we're monsters, because we're not. We live a certain way. We have our own circle, the way we go about doing things, and we do with females that want to do that at the same time. We don't pressure anybody. We don't sit here and try to force anybody and, you know, coerce anybody.
By choice, not by force.
Exactly. You know, it's nothing to that nature, man. You know what I'm talking about. Now, I do speak on that in there, and I speak on, I want to talk to the young bucks, but I call them New Jacks. You know what I'm talking about? You know, give them a little dose, man. I don't give out too much, man. Just, you know, don't sit here and go off all this shit that your big homie telling you because he's the gang member that might have had a hoe before you, and you think you doing some pimping now because, you know what I mean? All that kind of shit, man. I want to keep the game authentic, man. I want to keep the game pure. And I'm not going to give up too much, man, but I want to give out some basics, man, because there's a lot of cats that just don't got it. So this is actually it's a book, and it's actually, it talks about a little bit of my experience in Dolla The Schola, you know what I'm talking about, and we just kind of speak our mind a little bit. That's all it is. You know what I'm talking about, and talks about how we need to go ahead and go ahead.
No, I was going to ask you, so do you consider this book more of a, is it somewhat of an autobiography of your life, or just a book about the game, period? And
no, it's not a biography, man. It's kind of a combination of a whole lot, man. You know what I'm talking about. I met up with Dolla The Schola, man, out of Kansas City. And when I got to the pen, man, you know, they put me in this pen, man. They have about 3 or 4 penitentiaries, as far as the feds are concerned, that deal with most cats that are convicted for pimp-related crimes, should I say. So, but a lot of them cats that's in there are convicted for dealing with minors, little kids. You know, so I've never been in that category, not even close. When I met Dolla, you know, when he first came in, he was a writer, a very talented writer at that, man. So, man, when I first walked the yard, man, it tripped me out because I'm like, damn, I'm on a pimp yard. You know what I'm talking about? So I got excited at first, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And I was like, shit, Jack, okay, whoop-de-woo. But I walked the yard. It was some P's I knew up there. It was some good pimping up there. I mean, that I really knew, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of cats that just I wasn't vibing with, man. You know what I'm talking about? So when I sat there and go ahead.
No, quickly, I didn't mean to cut you off. I want to ask you this since you spoke on. I want to say it before I forget about it. But speaking that same way, you're on a pimp yard pretty much with a lot of pimping related charges. How does that work when you're in on a yard like that? Because you know, in prison, paperwork is a big issue, and when you're dealing with different issues like non-pimp related or just homies that got caught up or whatever, but paperwork is definitely a big issue. How does that work with the paperwork as far as pimps? Like you say, some pimps may be in there for convictions of dealing with minors and things of that nature. Or does that go the same way with say other people in other pens with paperwork that have rape or certain things that put a stain on the game and you have to be dealt with? How does that work on that tip?
Well, sadly to admit, the yard I was on connected with about 3 other yards in the United States, dealt with federal charges. And I'm talking about the feds, not the state penitentiaries.
Right.
So, you got to understand, man, when they look at a pimp charge or anything related to a pimp charge, they look at it as a sex crime. Okay?
Right.
So, you know, now a cat may not be convicted as a sex offender. Now, if you got a minor, yeah, you're going to be convicted as a sex offender. But if you have any kind of, like, transporting a prostitute or blah, blah, blah in the feds, it's considered a sex crime. Okay?
Right.
So they put us in these yards. It's about 4 in this nation that are really thick for that. it's one in Tucson, Arizona. That's probably the largest. That's where I was at. So they it's crazy because it's a fucked up yard because they put us with a bunch of sex offenders.
A lot of different people. Yeah.
Yeah, they're sex offenders, but a lot of us are not. But they consider it sex crimes. You know what I'm talking about? So to get to the bottom of it, man, is that a lot of them cats, the white boys and all that shit, man, they there for some fucked up shit. You know, we got politics in prison. You know what I'm talking about? We got in the feds, we have cars. So we have everybody deals with their own kind. You know what I'm talking about? So depending on where you're from. Now, sadly, where I was at, a lot of cats didn't care if they had minors, filthy woo, all that shit. They didn't care. I did. So that's why I cut myself off. So when I got there, man, like I said, I walked the yard. I was, you know, and after that, I stayed in the library, man. I didn't do yard time. All my time was spent in the library. I completed 4 books there. You know what I'm talking about? I still got 3 coming right now. So I sat there, man, and I met Dolla The Schola, man, in the library, doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about? He didn't have no minor, man. He just had a, you know, and we linked, man. It was just automatic, man. So it's crazy because I was before you go to the spot feds, you know, I was in there, started writing there, and I was with A-Bomb, a.k.a. Golden, Illinois, man, some good pimping out of Inglewood. And he had got caught up on the same thing as myself. And we ended up being cellies eventually, man, and we started writing on a book called Misconceptions of the Game. Now, he already put that book out. He actually released the book. And actually, Golden, Illinois, man, you need to get him on this show. Because this motherfucker's a beast right now. He done put out about 6 books, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
you got to make that happen. You got to hook that up for me.
I got that. it, man. But, you know, I had poured out that book just for some other reasons. And when I got to the feds, I started working on a book that we called Senior Citizenism. And I named it that for the simple fact that I'm a little older now, and you know, I do consider myself a senior citizen, man. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to sit here and lay some of the new generation, man. I have to follow all the bullshit they see coming their way from these new cats that ain't got a clue about what the fuck they doing, kind of shit. You feel me? So when I met Dolla, he had a book he was working on called Boss Gang. Met him in the library, literally. Met him in the prison library. We got the chopping it, and I was in there with Marvelous Rich. A lot of cats might know him, man. He had a podcast called Cheap Hoes Gotta Go Radio. That shit was going. He had that shit, man, and Marvelous Rich was in there with us, and he's in there writing too. They gave him 25 years, and
wow.
Yeah, man, he got at me. He told me after we see me and Dolla working together, he said, man, he should call this shit A Pimps Perspective. I ain't gonna lie. Marvelous Rich named this book. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, ooh, that go. Because really, man, it's just giving. It's not like we both talk about the same thing. We giving our own perspective on the game. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? So, and that's what we did, man. I did that, and you know, and I got out. You know, Dolla still got about 2 years to go. You know what I'm talking about? I gave him a little dime piece, man, and you know, and I went with it, man. And ever since then, man, I just love this writing, and I talk about the game. I talk about so much, man. I talk about how the stereotypes is. I'm talking to the new generation. I'm talking about how deep that positivity is in your household, as far as and with drugs and everything else. Everything on my perspective, on my own experience. And Dolla does his own experience as well. So it's not like we just sitting here talking about the same thing, because me and Dolla might disagree on some shit, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Like, but we put it together because it's show. So some real cats, some real ism, man, this is our perspective on this shit. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what just made us, you know what I mean? And we put Donald Trump on the cover, man. We put Hugh Hefner on the cover, man, because in all reality, man, this shit is going through our whole life every day. As far as these motherfuckers want to sit here and go on social media and talk about how we the worst and pimps is the worst and everybody fuck with drugs, everybody fucking with kids, that's not the case. There's too many bitches out here that want to do this shit that need niggas like us. Period. You know what I'm talking about? That need not to sit here and run into catastrophe, man, because they didn't have a nigga like us. You know what I'm talking about? So for anybody
Renegade.
every time you what's that?
No, I'm saying the Renegades, but let me ask you this. You spoke on.
Why you saying that?
Oh, go ahead.
Before you even ask me, if you don't mind, not mean to cut you off. Right?
Okay.
Let me give you a definition of a renegade right now, man. My full definition of a renegade.
Please do so.
You know what I'm talking about? My definition of a renegade is an octopus on rollerblades. Okay? Because sure you can sit here and move around, but you ain't got a clue where you're going.
Okay.
You all over the place. You might be to move faster, but damn, you can't turn around and you sitting here. Octopus got 8 legs. Bitch, figure it out. Choose some pippin, man. Quit playing. Anyway, let's go ahead, man. My fault.
Okay. Hey, let me ask you this. We spoke about Hugh Hefner, Donald Trump, which you have on the cover. What's your take on cats like Hugh Hefner, who, like you said, the stereotypes of a black man or a pimp can be labeled such and such and inhumane and all of this, but you have cats like Hugh Hefner that made his career and died that way with 20, 30 of them up in his stable and selling them not on the track but in the magazine, but probably the same way behind closed doors, and he's praised opposed to pimping looked down upon.
Hugh Hefner was smart, just like Donald Trump is smart. They both smart. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, it's stereotypes. None of them are pimps. You know what I'm talking about? But they use pimp mentality. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
They use everything that we use. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
But when you look at the big picture, we're being frowned upon. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, man, no, I ain't talking about the cats that sit here and fuck with little girls and all doing their little drugs or bullshit. I'm talking about real, authentic, professional gentlemen, a leisure, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
We ain't doing nothing different, man.
Right.
I mean, excuse me, let me run that back. We ain't doing everything the same. But as far as the same, the main tools they using, man, the same tools that we can apply to the business world right now, you know what I'm talking about? It's all the same, man. But we being frowned upon. I wrote a chapter in my book called The Pimp and the Businessman. And it's really not that much different, man. Just imagine, man, if you sit back and you think about, damn, man, a pimp to sit here and do all this with a female, a stable of females to make all this shit happen. Imagine if he would have sit back and apply that shit to the business world. All them tools, all that education, all that knowledge, and apply it to the business world. Man, motherfuckers don't understand, man. We very talented. We didn't need all that school shit. We didn't sit here and sit in the motherfucking college all that motherfucking day to get this shit. We got this shit from the game. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Real shit. Same shit the motherfuckers been doing. They all doing this shit. Go ahead.
Right. I was gonna ask you one more thing on the Hugh Hefner tip. How did pimps back in the day, or even your day, look at a cat like Hugh Hefner? Was he respected, or how did pimps, like you said, he wasn't a pimp, but he was using the tactics. Okay. And another thing, just a 2-part. One more thing on that, you can speak. Did any pimps that you know or in the game have ever gotten a chance to go to the Playboy Mansion and chop it up with Hef and some of the Playboy
Nobody I
bunnies?
know. Nobody I know. Nobody that I know of. I mean, if it's somebody I know I've done it, I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm talking about? But he was smart. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you understand this, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, cats can sit here and like, I won't sit here and compare them to pimps at all, because they're not pimps.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? But if you got some pimping, man, and it does some real pimping and moves on to a level we do some little simple shit like that, and he in their ear real tough, like, you know what I'm talking about, and make shit happen on a legal level, I'm going to respect that. It's still call him a pimp.
Right.
Because even though that he ain't sitting here doing what he did, he used them tools he got from the game to apply to what he's doing now, and he's doing smart with it. Because right now, they're giving us football numbers. That's why I don't, myself, man, I'm on my business shit right now. Everything I do is business related. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I'll always be a pimp, no matter what, because I earned that. You know what I'm talking about? And you know what I mean? I always, you know what I'm talking about? I'm always going to be in charge, period.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Like, that's just the way I live. You know what I'm talking about? But I talk about all that shit in the book. Let me just say this, man, because I don't know how much more time we got, man. Whoever's listening, man, I did drop this book, man. A Pimp's Perspective, Boss Game and Senior Citizenism. This is available on Amazon.com. I got the e-books, paperbacks. Fuck with it. Got a soundtrack for the album, everywhere. You got to type in A Pimp's Perspective. Check out my website, www.highbeamentertainment.com. Dirty Money Mob. This ain't no little drag-ass shit, man. It's some real ism behind this. And I mean that. You know what I'm talking about? I really mean that. Cats ask me about shit like, what do you, whoop-de-woo, P, do you consider a pimp whoop-de-woo, man? I consider pimps cats that have sat here and done it and evolved, man. A pimp ain't shit but a gentleman that practices a distinct form of domination and strategic law with women of choice and submission. I said that. Slim Williams said that.
Preach.
You know what I'm talking about? On pimping, man. Yeah, Church.
Preach.
Yeah, man.
Preach. Hey, I want to say out there, we got a lot of callers, man. Anybody out there that wants to speak right now, if you're in the queue, you can press 1 and come in and talk to the homie.
Yeah, come in. I'm ready to chop it, man.
Yeah. Press 1 and we'll bring you in. Also want to give a shout out to our sponsors again, 93 Tweed FM Ism. Tweed Cadillac, man. Every Thursday night.
I love that nigga, man. That's my man.
Hey, man, that's my guy too. I love him too, man. You got to share him, man. You got to share him. Hey, and also BTP Media Group, Westside Car Club, and OG Sundays with Miss Queen Jean, Flossie B, and Hank Norman out of that Long Beach. We got a caller, Figga Slim. Let me go to the phone. I got a back call, man. Somebody calling on the special line. This must be a special player. Caller, hello.
Hello, it is a special player. It's the original Los Angeles Peace Fitter, the one and only party rocking player, the incomparable Mr. Tweed Cadillac, baby.
Hey, man, my Uncle Tweed, man. How about it, Jack?
What's up, man?
Tweed Caddy.
I just want to say, man, y'all need to go get that book. Y'all need to get that book. This man stills ism to the third power. I vouch for him. I've seen him in action. We've done vodka commercials together in Orange County in the hotels.
Absolute.
We walked the streets of Hollywood Boulevard. This man, I can vouch for this guy, man. He's legitimate. The book is legitimate. The album is legitimate. He's been a true friend for me for over Slim, we go back about
can't call it P.
Maybe
you know
10 or 12 years. About maybe 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you
know I miss. I kind of want to ask you too. Remember that time we was at your people house in Long Beach? How were they doing? Because they were some fun characters.
At the liquor store out there on the west side?
Yeah, I remember that
man.
too. Way back
I ain't talked to them, P. That shit was wild,
You need to reach out, man. They was good folks. They was good folks,
I ain't talked to them, man. I ain't talked to none of them, man, to be honest with you, man. I think one of them got locked back up, man, to be honest with you, P, man. But, yeah, man, I ain't tapped in for a minute.
Well, that's the propaganda. We just don't want to see you locked back up. P Council got your back. King Kane, Slim, Caddy, man. We all love you, man.
Hey, man, likewise, I love y'all all, man. I sure appreciate the support and the love, man, because y'all ain't showing me nothing but love, P, man. And I got so much love for you, Tweed, on my pimpin', man, because, man, we been down, man, where just, man, at the end of it, man.
Yeah. We got our episodes. We got our episodes.
You know,
yes,
like, yeah, man. Hold on, man. We gonna get that right back. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, they don't know. Yeah. Don't say too much, because the feds got ears. But anyhow, man, y'all, man, need to go out there, man. Get this man's book. He didn't just scribble on a piece of paper. He threw his heart into it. He's authentic. He's legitimate, and it's well worth whatever price he charging for it. It's well worth it.
Start out, man.
Thank you, Tweed.
Man, I've been helping this dude. I've been a friend to this guy for years. This guy ain't never refused me nothing, and I've never refused him anything.
Not even a little bit.
We solid as a rock.
Just like that.
Yeah,
bye.
Church, man.
Church.
Tweed Cadillac Church. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
My man, Uncle Tweed, man.
I could get cash.
We're gonna take
get cash. I'd ask for a stripper. He know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
he know
me,
what
I know. Inside joke, yeah.
One love, man.
Church.
The tweed, church, tweed. Hey, I'm gonna take a quick break for our sponsors right quick, and we're gonna come right back and wrap it up with Figga Slim Williams, man, on the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays, church.
Oh, I'm your East Coast player, the floss child, Mr. Bruce Rothschild. And yeah, I'm back in here again for my man, Sweet Cadillac. And see, I'm sure you know the script by now. The After 6 cruise mix, spectacular low riders and oldies. See, I'm going to tell you to tell a hater to tell a player. The only station playing Funkadelics and the Temptation. 93, Sweet. Yeah, feminism. You did. So I want you to give him a call at 347-855-8436 and tune in. Because we going to take you from here to there. We going to go a little bit everywhere. And stop asking about me, man. I came in here to do this for Sweet. 93, Sweet FM.
Y'all know what it is, Rare the Blue. Chillin' with my homeboy G-Lew. That's what it do. We stay on point, let's face it. Yo.
Sir. Back live at the G-Lew Show, man. Westside Wednesdays, man, with a very, very special guest, my homeboy Figga Slim Williams, man. Been doing it and gonna stay doing it, man. The new book is out, From a Pimp's Perspective. Once again, tell them where they can get the book, the soundtrack, everything else. We gotta let them know again, man, because they might have had wax in their ears, homie.
Right, check it out. By the book, A Pimps Perspective, by either available or Amazon.com. Now, check it out. You can get the ebook. You know, download that joint to your phone or whatever. You can get the paperback. You know what I'm talking about. Now, as far as we got a soundtrack, it's also by the name of A Pimp's Perspective. And you can find that in all your digital retailers. So just type it in your Spotify, your Google Play, your iTunes, any of that. Type it in, you got that. You know what I'm talking about? So, yeah, it's all available. You smell me? And just type in Figga Slim Williams, too, man. There's some more music, too, and there's more coming. So, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. High Beam Media, HIGHBEAMMEDIA, High Beam Media, so you can be updated on upcoming projects. And you can go to www.highbeammedia.com. You know, saying you can follow me on Facebook, Figga Slim Williams, and on Instagram, Figga Slim Williams, and High Beam Media everywhere. He can dig it with a Figga Snow Shovel. Yeah, I'm just saying, no, it's all there and available. Yeah.
Hey, real pimping, man. Hey, we got another caller, Figga Slim. Let me go to caller right quick. Caller, hello, 541. You're live with Figga Slim Williams on Westside Wednesday.
Hello.
Hello. Hey. What's up, baby?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. I was so stressed out I was not going to get through. I tried to call in a long time ago, and there's a lot I really have to say on the subject, but I know it's super close to the end. So I will keep it very short and very sweet. First, I am extremely excited to hear you get to speak some truisms to the masses. You know that I have love and respect for your pimping, 120%. Believe in it as much as I believe in God, to be honest.
Wow.
So I just kind of wanted to say how I feel like from a female perspective, this is a subject I feel very passionate about. And it makes me extremely angry.
Hey, can she hear me? Can they hear me?
Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. Who is this?
It's Queen.
Oh, okay. Hey, okay. Check it out. Go ahead. Proceed.
the way that society views pimping and hoeing is so skewed and so twisted by the media or by the government or by whoever wants to control something that they cannot control or profit from, that it hurts me, because I think it's the most beautiful thing in the world. I can look back like on 36 years of life and say that I am the most proud of the people of my life that I spent with Slim. I am very, very proud of my home, and I can look in the mirror and know that that's when I was my truest self. It's the one honest thing in the world. Everybody thinks that guys are out there lying to girls and telling them to do things they don't want to do, and that's not pimping. There are plenty of failed drug dealers trying to supplement their income through pussy out there lying to girls and making them do things they don't want to do. But that is not pimping in the least. You don't have to lie.
So you're right.
It's true that women go further in the world with a man and men go further in life with a woman. You're supposed to be a team. That's how humans were created. And that's the purest and most honest relationship you will ever find. In my opinion.
Wow. Yeah,
hey,
say
hold on.
that.
Don't
say
hang
that.
up.
Hey,
Don't
let
hang
me
up,
ask.
Queen. Hold on, Queen. Don't hang up. Let me just say something real quick. And this is a trip, man. The woman on the phone does not belong to me. Okay? It's a woman that has. And it's been a minute. You know what I'm talking about? So, Queen, I appreciate you for putting your input up here and letting cats know, because one thing I wanted to say at the same time is that, like I said earlier, a lot of cats sit here and they say that we try to sit here and just apply the pressure too much to the point where making individuals do something they don't want to do. And there's too many cats that want that. You know what I'm talking about? And Queen, I think that herself, and I ain't gonna lie, I would let her go ahead and, tap in, but I think she feels some kind of way because of what happened in the past or whatnot. But I appreciate you calling in and giving your input for the simple fact that you show that when you was involved, and you really felt special about that, as you should have felt. And I'm glad that you took the time to say why you felt special. You know what I'm talking about? And I hope you're doing well, Queen. You know what I'm talking about?
I am. Not to tell all my business, like, specifically, but you definitely were the reason and the confidence that I needed to make some major changes in my life, and I have continued. I am by far a much better person because of you, and I'm very, very grateful for that.
Thank you.
And I hope
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I want to say one more thing if I can to all the
Hold on.
girls
I
out
need
there.
to hold on for a second.
Go ahead.
Hold on, because Dolla's calling me. Has he tried to call? I didn't mean to cut you off, Queen. Dolla's calling me.
Oh shit.
Has he tried to tap in
I
your
didn't
line?
check. I don't see him now, but I haven't. I wasn't checking though. I won't lie, but I don't see him now. I got you. I hope he calls in now though, because I don't see him.
I didn't answer it because if I answered it, he would have it done in 30 minutes. We ain't got enough time for that. So he's probably going to try again.
Right.
So just so you know.
Okay,
All
I got
go
him.
ahead,
I'm
Queen.
looking now though.
All right, right on. Queen.
Go ahead, Queen.
So making sure you're still
Queen.
here.
I just would like to remind people that there's a difference between a hoe and a girl who does some hoeing. And that's not something that you should do if you do not believe in it or believe in yourself, and it's not something that you're passionate about. Because not all women can do that. But if you are, please, please, please go find some pimping. You are not ever going to flourish in the game or succeed to the best of your ability without that guidance. Period. Please just do that before you hurt yourself.
Queen, I'm glad you spoke on that, because I want to ask you this before you got off the phone. You sound like a real one, and you just spoke about that. If you're in this game, please get some pimping. What do you feel about, just like me and Figga Slim spoke about the pimping and the fake pimping, what do you feel about the ladies that get in this game and not full-heartedly, involved in the game and kind of playing with the pimping and the hoeing and like you said, maybe renegades and things of that nature? What do you think about that part of the game from a woman's perspective in the game?
I think on two sides. On one side, it's extremely dangerous. It's extremely dangerous for a woman in this game by herself, not just of being robbed or being raped or kidnapped or killed. But if you don't have a male counterpart as a female, whether you want to admit it or not, you're emotionally vulnerable. And as soon as you have emotional vulnerability to a trick, they will trick you. And you're going to end up giving up a part of yourself that you don't mean to, and you're never going to get it back, and you're never going to be whole again. And that's a horrible, horrible, sad thing. And the other piece of that I would say is if you're not passionate about it and you don't respect it, then get the fuck on. Like, go do something else that you do enjoy. You know, like NFL stars, they eat, sleep, and breathe football, and that's how they're the best. So if you can't eat, sleep, and breathe hoeing, or eat, sleep, and breathe pimping, then why bother? Like, you're not ever going to succeed. And if you're not in it to win, then why are you even in it? We don't need people in the game to lose in order for us to win. That's not what needs to happen.
Right. I'm glad. Hey, I want to thank you, Queen, for calling in. I'm glad you got the call. We got to hear from you and get your take on everything. You spoke some real shit, you know. So I think the listeners can appreciate what you spoke on about. You spoke some real shit, some real.
G-Lew,
we appreciate
he keeps calling me. Hey, I got.
Okay, well, he ain't calling from a.
I'm just trying to add him in. Hold on.
Do all of that.
Okay, go ahead, Slim. Hey, but thank you, Queen. You spoke some real shit. I appreciate that call, man. You know, for real.
Yeah, thank you for getting me on. I was super worried I wasn't going to get to, and I really do feel passionate about it, and very, very much so.
Right.
And I think that the truth needs to be out there because so many women are losing out and getting hurt, and it's horrible. It's bad. So, thank you very much for letting me.
Okay, you're welcome, sweetheart. Much love, Queen.
Much love to you too. Thank you so much.
Okay, much love. Hey, anybody else out there that wants to speak, you can press 1 and we'll bring you into the show. If you're out there, once again, and you want to speak, press 1. We got a couple minutes left on this live stream, right? But we're going to continue in the after hours. So if you're online with us right now, just stay on. You can continue to listen. If you're listening online, call in right now so you continue the conversation because the live stream is going to cut off in 2 minutes. What up, Slim? Slim. Figga Slim. We can't hear you, homie. Okay. Once again, while we wait on Slim to come back, anybody out there that wants to speak, press 1 and we'll bring you into the show right now. Once again, shout out to my sponsors, 93.2 Tweed, FM-ism. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night. The After 6 Cruise mix on Blog Talk Radio, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific, 10 to 12 Eastern. Tweed Cadillac, I'll be there with them as well. Make sure you tune in to OG Sundays, Sunday nights, this channel right here. We do those fabulous Slow Rider oldies, man, with Flossie B, Miss Queen Jean, and Hank Norman. Also, Flashback Fridays. We'll be here Friday night with a very special guest, a classic old school guest. I don't want to speak on it yet, but tune in Friday night, same time, same place. Okay, let me try to bring Slim back in. Figga Slim.
What's
Press
up?
1, homie. Okay, we here. Okay, we here.
Hello?
You got the homie Dolla with us?
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Dolla, you there? Dolla. Shit.
Damn.
No, I ended it, man. Fuck. He can't even call back. I was trying to do that, man. I was trying to merge him in. Yeah, he got 30 minutes, man.
Okay.
But
Well,
they
we'll
don't-
be
they
on.
don't- they don't lock down till 10 till 10 o'clock.
It's
man.
all
He probably
good.
call back at 9:30. Shit.
I mean, it's all good. We could continue on. Like I was telling the people,
Fuck it,
the
let's
live
stay
stream is
on,
gonna cut
man.
off.
I got a lot of shit
But
to-
if
I
you
got a lot
on,
of shit to
yeah,
say
the people
anyway.
online with us right now on the air, on the call line, they can stay in. And anybody out there, you want to check in with us, you got about a minute left. Call in right now, 914-803.
Yeah, but y'all want to hear Dolla The Schola, man.
Continue.
Damn, man, I tried to
Yeah,
merge
call-
that nigga in too, man.
Yeah, hurry up and call in if you out there. You want to speak, call in now because the live stream is going to cut off in about a half a minute. So I'm just letting you know if you're out there and you want to continue the conversation, call in right now, 914-803-4001. Hopefully we can get Dolla back on here. Damn. But in the meantime, though, the homegirl Queen, man, that was a great call right there, man. She spoke some real shit.
Yeah, man.
Her.
She, and it's crazy, man. She was really something special, man. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not saying she hit it, you know what I mean? But life is life and everything is everything, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I appreciate her calling in because I had sent her the link. I didn't know if she really was going to call in, which is crazy. Because I'm not in contact with her like that. And but yeah, man. Yeah, man. But anyway.
Hey, I'm also
that,
glad that happened because, like you said, I'm glad you, not to cut you off, bro. I'm glad you spoke on that when she called and said, she don't belong to me, because some people may have thought she just called in to show love because that's one of your,
man.
You fuck with her. So she genuinely called in on the game. Yeah.
No, cats that know me, man, and a lot of cats that know me that listen to this or might have been around before I went to the fans, they know who she is. So they know she don't belong to me. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So, she just, she, sometimes shit happens, improper fashion and whatnot, man. You know what I'm talking about? So, anyways, every time over that shit, man. Yeah, man. So, man, I appreciate the show, man. I want to keep this shit going. So, it's going to cut off in a minute, huh?
Nah, you good. We're good right now. We here. It cut off on the live stream. If people was listening in online and they didn't call in, like we got a lot of callers still, so a lot of people with us still. But if they was listening online, it cut off. They got to call in, so it's off online. But we're still here with the people who called in. We got like 30, 40 callers right now, so we still here. We live, and when it's over, and when it's over, they'll get to hear the whole thing too. So they'll hear this part too. People that got cut off, they can hear this part back.
They're going to lock down. They're going to lock down around 8:45. So he still got, I don't know if I don't think I can merge him in. I don't know what happened because he tried to call my phone. I tried to merge him in, but it didn't work. You feel me? So he's going to call back in 30 minutes. So let's go ahead. I'm ready to talk about anything, man. Take any calls, whatever. Take the calls, man. Shit. Let's take the calls.
Okay. Callers out there. Let me see, man. If you want to speak, press 1. Let me see. Oh, we got the homie. Let me go here. Homie from Portland. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? It's KV. What's cracking?
KV, what's up with it, man?
Oh, just some more of it, man. Just some more of it. From the City of Roses, man, where everything green the color of money. Man, PO stand for Pimps Only. You know what I'm talking about?
How about it, man?
Right.
Cool, man. Let's go to Pimps.
Yeah, I'm from Portland, Oregon, man, where everything is green the color of money. I'm from Portland, Oregon, man.
Dig that, Jack, man. Hey, man. No, man. I know a little bit about Oregon, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? I done spent some time out there, man.
I'm from that. Yeah.
Man.
I'm just sitting up here listening to your story, man. I'm really inspired and I dig it. He's down there in AUG fucking with the twins, huh?
Who, Henry and Harold?
I ain't say that. You did.
Man, I'm making sure it's the right twins.
Yeah. You did. You said that, not me.
See, man,
I said
go,
twins.
Man. Cut it out, man. Leave me alone, man. Anyways, man. Hey, shout out to my guy Meezy, though, man. I still got so much love for my guy Meezy, man.
Yeah, that's my partner, man. You know who you're talking to?
Shout out Spurt Luciano, man. Oh, hold on. Who is this?
This is KV, the $1 Million Mouthpiece from Pippin and Pedrick.
Man, I gotta fit the face with the you know what I mean, with the voice, man. You smell me? Shit. Yeah, man. I ain't been out there in a minute, Jet. You know what I'm talking about? How many times you gonna?
I'm gonna check your book out too, man. I'm gonna check your book out, man. You got some good shit going on. I really dig it, man. I'm supporting the music, bro. I see your vision. And listening to you talk about, getting corporate with this P, man. I've been on that since,
man. We have to.
I've been on being corporate with this P.
We got to practice our tools, man. We too educated to sit out here, man, and sit here and just be on some drag. You feel me?
Right.
Come on, man. We too smart, man. I mean, how many cats? Man, when you fuck with some real ism, man, how many cats can do what we do, really, though?
I don't know about them. I don't know about them.
That's what I was saying, though. how many motherfuckers can do what we do, man? If you really some ism, though, Jay. Come on, man. We in control, man. In charge.
Yeah, man. Game news. Game news all in the house, man. It's me not on me about this shit.
I'm talking about
that's real.
I'm talking about abiding to the authentic rules of this shit, man. You feel me? Shit, not cheating, though.
Yeah.
Not saying anybody cheating.
Yeah,
you're
doing the right thing, man. I really respect what you're doing. You're doing the right thing, bro.
I sure appreciate you.
You're doing the right thing, man.
Right on,
you
man.
know, you're doing the right thing. I'm going to go check this book out, man. You know, and I just dig it, man. You know, I just dig it. I wouldn't have been on the phone so long.
Yeah, man.
Then as soon as he said Eugene, as soon as you said Eugene, I said, huh? Eugene? Hold on, man. Let me just stay tapped in for a minute.
Yeah, you can do a little bit. You can do a background check. You can do a check on me, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about? Shit, man. Oh, man. Yeah.
I really dig it, man. Talking about that good Oregon where everything is green to color money, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll never move back there, but man, I had some good times with that motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah. Hey man, do you remember the strip club called Exotica?
Man, in Portland?
Yeah.
Man, come on. Portland got more strip clubs than anywhere in the fucking nation. Does anybody even know that? Let me explain to the world. Portland, Oregon has more strip clubs than anywhere in the United States. That's a fact. Does anybody even know that?
No, they don't. So let's chop it.
I didn't know that.
And then guess what? They got to be butt-ass naked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, second song, hoes is ass all naked, man. I ain't lying to you. It ain't like down south where they all in their bathing suit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the rules have changed around here too, man. They really let you get down here in Oregon, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to I got motherfuckers calling me from all over the place. I'm trying to multitask. I'm listening though. Shit.
Hey, you can merge them in if you can, you know, because can't nobody else, I don't think, get in right now if they ain't already in. But the $1 Million Mouthpiece, thank you, homie, for tapping in with us. Portland, Oregon, where it's always green. The hip-hop music awards,
where everything green the color
going
money,
down
man.
August 17th. That part. Once again, plug that award show coming up, man, because that's important.
Yeah, man, the award show, man, is going to be August 17th, man, actually in 2 weeks, on 33rd and Marine Drive at the Portland Armory, man. We got Sleep Dank coming. I got Swin Fizz Latin coming, the whole Fizz Latin Nation coming out. Sugar T going to be here. You know, we're giving out icon awards with my bro Sporty, rest in peace. My bro Psycho, rest in peace. Mac Drake, this. Producers from Portland, Oregon, man. Just you know, showing love, and it's a big, gigantic networking event, man. You know, for Portland artists to really get a chance to
Figga Slim.
get down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know, and man, I wish we can get Figga Slim up here, man. But you know, we're gonna give him an award one of these years. He keep tapping in.
We'll get him out there. We actually just lost the homie. His call dropped, but it's all good. Hey, while you on here, man? Hold on a second, man. While you on here, man, take us to this incredible track you got, man. The living legend, man. While we got you on here, man, I gotta bang this for the people. Tell us about this, man.
Tell them about what you say.
The living legend.
Oh man, the living legend, man, is actually a track, you know, produced by my bro C-Ant. You know, I wrote this, man, not too long ago. Dropped it, you know, it was about a year ago or so, man. And, you know, it's on all digital platforms. It's just about, you know, it's just some ism, man. I mean, really, like, it explains basically who I am, bro. Really.
Right.
I'm a legend around here in Portland, Oregon, man, when it comes to these streets.
Where it's always green, man. Hey,
everything
JV,
is green and color money, man.
Piece,
the PO stand for Pimps Only.
That part. The living legend. Westside Wednesdays.
bet if you spit the type of shit I spit to a bitch, I bet you can get it for the chips. But you gotta understand one thing, man, and that's this: that everything is done up on the approach and blessed with the gift. And just the shit, man, let you hit it once or twice, hey boy, that don't necessarily mean that both y'all gon' click. And once you cats come to grips to understanding this shit, it's really gonna be nothing when it comes to knocking a real bitch. Now see, I spit player shit, him talking all that. And if a bitch ever get up in my face and listen to what I gotta say, she gon' put her horn in my pippin' and it's gonna be all scratched. Now I'm talking about homes, yachts, SUVs, and jet skis. I'm talking about like working, hustling, gritting these streets and stacking my cheese and like putting up the G's. Cause see, it's mandatory manipulation coming from the mind that'll move a bitch every time. And you bitches wouldn't be so broke if you turned your thoughts off being so anti-PI. Just keep your mouth closed a little bit more, keep your ears and eyes open up wide, you know? Yeah, that's the pit, man. Keep this shit PI around the city, man. Yeah, check this out. Now I'm from the city where self-turnouts get burnt out, and all you self-made renegades don't get paid. You know y'all really get worked out, and the town's full of faggot-ass bitches and squares. I mean, you wanna be real-ass niggas and all you fake-ass players. And fuck all you fine-ass bitches that tell lie after lie after lie. And you wonder why I keep it P.I. Cause see, I'm on a move a bitch missing, and it's in heavy transition. Cause see, now I'm through dealing with women that wanna be all anti-pippin'. Now somebody call a pimp police and have Lil Mama arrested for an attempted killing. Cause baby's the main suspect in a case of a premeditated murder, plot and planning $1 million ism. Cause see, baby tried to cut my heart out and feed it to the wolves. But before I could let that happen, I had to hop in the old school and mash out on the duels. Now see, mom and daddy didn't raise no fools. They brought me up in the game and gave me the tools, showed me what to look for and where to find all the clues. Yeah, man, I'm a PI about this shit. Real living legend around here, man. The city of Roses, motherfucking real PI legend around here, man. Young KB, the $1 million, believe that, man. Check this out. Yeah, I'm that Mac KV, the $1 million mouthpiece. And I put that pip in the pan with CD out there on the brick circulating the streets. Man, I can't believe you squares is hating like this. You know, shaking players' hands, smile on my face, and behind my back talk shit. But that's in y'all's nature, and y'all can't help that. It just lets me know I gotta continue on my one-way ticket for the scratch. Now you swear steal that. Now you know I'm talking about that shit a player do to get his loot. From setting up shop on the block or setting 8 dogs down on a hot spot. And that's the real pippin' right there. Now hard work involved ain't never hurt nobody. And I know this for a fact, that a broad ain't gonna let you do something with it that she don't wanna do. So you might as well go ahead and get some scratch. Just make her choose and make a decision real quick like with it. Then get the conducting instructions on how she gonna really go out there and get it. And that's the mo of it. And oh yeah, and I can't wait till you motherfuckers get a load of me. This shit's been a long time coming. And now I'm here to show you cats the right way it go and how the shit really supposed to be. Up and running. Now you know Lil Mama on automatic. I'm over here, she over there across the borderline somewhere, shooting through the wire. And man, I swear you cats gonna start paying for this gift I spit. Cause every time I let it loose up in this booth, I leave this motherfucker flames burning, lit up on fire. Yeah, that's the $1 million, man. And I'm gonna give it to you. That's some real pippin'. That's some more of it, baby. Yeah. P.I.
Hey, yes, sir. That's my homeboy KV, the $1 million mouthpiece. I got the homie Figga Slim back with us. He's on the speakerphone, man, because he couldn't call back in. We dropped him, but he's here. Figga Slim, holla at the people.
Hey, how about it, man? Go on the line.
Let me see. They just out there, man. Just speak to the people. Nobody pressing one, but they out there listening.
Man, come on, man. I'm just, you know what I mean? It's just me around here, man. I'm just a tall glass of pivot, man. Hey, look, man. I just found out, man. It's my fault. During the show, I had a lot of calls coming in, man. So I was trying to talk on my phone and whatnot, and so I got disconnected, and nobody else can call back in. Dolla The Schola was not able to make his appearance, man, tonight. But I'm going to see, I'm going to holler,
We're going to get it back. We're going to get a part 2.
Yeah. Holler and see if we can make something else happen so he can talk about the book, man. He's some real good ism, man, that Kansas City was doing, man. I'm talking about, man, when he get in there, man. I'm talking about much love, man, to everybody that tapped in and gave love and support and had questions and whatnot, man. I really hope that y'all take the time to purchase the book. You know what I'm talking about, man? It's just, man, it's a whole different look, man. Just basically, man, it just really is, man. You know what I'm saying? For any of y'all listening and tuning in, y'all understand that anybody that's real active around here, you see what I mean? It's like, man, we get stereotyped as just something that's just ridiculous, like horrible, like predator type. You know what I'm talking about? So with this book, I put them white people on the cover because I want the white people to purchase this shit too.
Mm-hmm.
I want them to understand this is not what we are. You know what I'm talking about? This is not what we are. Get a proper understanding.
You know what I'm talking about? And the new generation, the ism that's out there. You get a taste to understand, man, this is not how you're supposed to do things. Quit listening to these other motherfuckers and trying to sit here and lace you just the internet was brought up, or so they thought they was doing some shit around this motherfucker. You smell me? So it's just like, man, I'm trying to sit here and make sure we stay tight with the authentic rules of this game.
Right.
You smell me?
Right.
You know what I mean? And too many motherfuckers switching this shit up and trying to change it. I'm trying to keep it authentic. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? That's why I said, took the time to write this shit. You feel me? And put it out there. You know what I'm talking about? And speak about it. And I'm going to continue to speak about it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So that's just what it is, though, man. You know what I'm talking about, man? I wish I could have had the time to attend the rest of the calls that was coming in. I wasn't able to do that, but, you know what I'm talking about? Shit, maybe G-Lew, maybe do another run again.
Yeah, we're going to get a part 2 in, man. We got a part 2 coming.
Yeah, dig that. Okay, there we go. We got a part 2 coming, right? Yes, sir. Just so y'all know, man, it's really hopping media. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm working with, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know, a lot of cats might have some cats that's incarcerated and whatnot. This is what I'm doing now. I'm working with cats incarcerated, man, because I've dealt with a lot of incarcerated artists that are very talented. You know what I'm talking about? And they having a hard, they can sit there and write. They have nothing to look forward to. Even if they got an L, they're like big. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like, shit, man. I want to help.
Right.
So I am dealing with the incarcerated artists.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? I am helping them get this shit out there.
Right.
The best way that I can.
Hey, Slim. You know being that said, let them know where they can get at you. You may have some people listening in right now that may be incarcerated or in another place, or they may want to get at you, man, for you to help them get off the ground, man. So let the people know how they can get at you for contact, business, or whatever.
Well, it depends on what kind of. If somebody is incarcerated, obviously it varies as far as, you know, talking about how to get in contact.
Right.
But what I will say is this: if you have an artist that is incarcerated, that has some good, you know what I mean, that's really talented, I have an address. You can send me some content, send me a chapter, send me 2 chapters or something. I'll write you back. You know what I'm talking about? It is High Beam Media, HIGHBEAMMEDIA. That's P.O. Box 97703, Phoenix, Arizona 85060. Now, if you have somebody who is incarcerated as an artist, have them shoot me a manuscript, shoot me a chapter or something to get my attention, you know, and you know, I can get back at you, and I will contact them, and I will work with them the best way that I can, because this is what I'm doing now.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying to get, you know, shit out there. I want to help, especially people that are talented that they ain't got nowhere else to go right now. This is something I want to do. You feel me?
Right.
So, you know what I mean? And it ain't got to be for no paper, none of that. You can do whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm working with
some good content.
I was cut up.
No, I said just good content. As long as it's some good content, the homie can fuck with you.
If you're talented, man, let's talk about it.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So, man, you know what I mean? That's just what I'm on that. You know what I'm talking about? And, I'm just trying to figure out too, man. You know what I mean? Cats need to understand, man, that I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say it real. And it's some good games to put out there. And anybody that has any knowledge of how to make it happen faster, let me know. There's a lot of artists out here. Okay. You know, we all make good music. We all been doing this shit, man. A lot of us really got some good shit to say. I ain't talking about just pimp hop. I'm talking about just music in general.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So we all understand that within the last, especially us older ones, have realized that in the last decade it's hard to sell music.
Right.
Because music is everywhere and it's for free.
It's free, yeah.
So I'm gonna put some good game out here. Now listen, promote to them prisons, man.
Okay.
Figure out, and I haven't figured it out myself all the way yet, and I'm working on it. But I'm gonna say this out here, man. I hope a lot of people is listening. Y'all understand, man. If y'all here rapping and doing that shit, man, you ain't gonna sell your shit with the internet out here. You're gonna get some likes and views and shit. If you wanna sell your shit, figure out a way how to sell it to the prisons. so you can get them dollar downloads. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
And make that shit stack up. Now, if someone figures it out before I have, because I see it's a couple of avenues. I've been working on this. You know what I'm talking about? If somebody figures it out before I do, just off me saying this, man, tap in. You feel me? Tap in. Let's work together. You know, let's get this money. Because music to me sells. I'm going to tell you, man, music sells on the yard. Shit, better than crack in a motherfucking ghetto, man. I ain't gonna say better, but damn, it's so damn close.
Right.
You know how many yards are in this damn nation?
Right.
They hear one song, they going download that shit. So we got MP3s. They got tablets in the prisons now. Start promoting to them prisons, selling your music to prisons. Focus on selling your music to the prisons. And your shit will expand to the world. I promise you. Because ain't everybody there forever. They all coming home.
That part.
And your shit going to sell in that yard. And yards, man, one yard goes to the next yard. Niggas exchange MP3 players, all that shit. Let's make it happen.
That part.
Remember, I said this, though.
Free game. That's a free game. That's a free game for you all. You get a dose.
Yeah. Real tough.
Yes,
remember,
sir.
I said this. I want to see everybody eat, man.
Right.
I don't want to see us going back. Let's get some of this legitimate money, man, and stay eating and fed and wait outside of that big ass fence, man. Because I ain't trying to go back. You know what I'm talking about?
That
on
part.
my pimping, man.
On
You know
my
what I'm saying?
pimping.
If you got any kind of good ideas, if you're smart, if you think correctly, man, use your tools, man. I'm talking to the pimping too. Use the tools we got, man, to invest in a real legitimate business, man. Because once you get back there, man, you come back home, you can eat again. You don't have to worry about starting back over again kind of shit. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We have to eat around here, improve ourselves to be not only authentic, but smart and professional.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? Let's be that, man. Let's do that. How about that?
How about it?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man.
Figga Slim
That's what I'm
Williams.
on, man.
Figga Slim Williams. The legendary, man. Hey, great episode, homie.
Appreciate you.
This was classic, homie. I want to let everybody know out there, if you missed anything tonight or if you want to listen back to this classic episode, I'm sure you will, because you may want to get your pen and pad out and take some notes. It'll be up in about 15 minutes. Slim will have the link. Also, go to our YouTube page. It'll be there as well. Support that. The G-Lew Show at YouTube. It'll be there as well. And get you some of this ism, man. Figga Slim Williams. Follow him, Figga Slim Williams, on Instagram. Get at him if you got some good content. He gave you the address to get at him as well. And, man, another classic episode. Thank you, homie.
Hey, man, I appreciate you,
coming.
man. You know what I'm talking about, man. I'm trying to come back one more game. We didn't get Dolla The Schola, man, but I really sure hope, man, we could, make one more run through, man, and make it happen. You feel me?
I got you, homie. We're going to make that happen soon.
Okay, right on, man. Hey, look, everybody have a safe and blessed night, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. And I'm moving and grooving, man. Church. Figga
Slim Williams, man. Another classic, man. I love that dude, man. Everybody, again, if you miss anything, it'll be back up in a few minutes. I want to give some shout-outs before I continue. I want to shout out to special lady Dee Harrison Pamela out of Los Angeles, California. She's an author as well. Go pick up her books. Follow her on Instagram, Dee Harrison. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Tweed Cadillac. Make sure you tune in tomorrow night because it goes down the After 6 Cruise Mix. I'll be there with Tweed as well. And make sure you tune in to Flashback Fridays. We got a special guest from the Old School. I ain't going to say who he is because like Tweed say, I'll be bragging. But make sure you tune in this Friday night. If you like classic hip-hop, we got a classic artist for you this Friday. And also, OG Sundays, make sure you tune in for those fabulous lowrider oldies. I got the Long Beach car with me, Flossie B, Hank Norman, and we have the lovely Miss Queen Jean, man. You know what I mean? Let me do this right quick. If I can pull this up, I want to give this, somebody wanted a request, so I got to fulfill that. And I'm going to come back and, we in the after hours, man. And shout out to the homeboy, man, the $1 Million Mouthpiece KV, man, out of that Oregon, man, that Portland, Oregon. Make sure if you're in the area, they have the Hip Hop Awards coming up this Friday, man. I mean, next Friday, August 17th, man. It's going to be a extravagant event. Shout out to my homeboy Octavius Miller, you know what I mean, for putting that on, man. It's going down August 17th. If you're in the Portland, Oregon area, make sure you tapped into that. But I'll be right back. Damn, I can't pull this shit up. But I'll be right back. It's Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show, man.
Well, I would like y'all to turn y'all MacBooks to page 304.
chapter Ho 17, first prostitute verse.
Now let's go pimpin'.
One. First of all, coming from the pimpin', I know this might sound odd, but before you can get yourself right with the game, you gotta get yourself right with God. Two.
Now let's go pimpin'.
Now you know a hoe says she hold out and a pimp forever. Don't you ever believe that hoe with a pimpin' player? Not never. Three.
Now let's go pimpin'.
Always stay seasoned with something exotic on your feet, with nothing but ism popping out your mouth every time a piece speak.
Squares often get a misconception of the game. It ain't about the money, it ain't about the fame. It ain't about collar popping or the wood grain. Materials come and go, but the game stay the same. Only thing that change is the players in the name. Nowadays the rules missing, niggas go against the grain. And bitches take any lane with a pinky ring. This is bigger than a hustle and a lifestyle, man. It's the game, the oldest profession. Yeah, that mean it came way before that crack hit, way before the gang bangers and the jackers. Check scammers and it'll be here long thereafter. We first love the game, then love the pimpin', then comes the hoeing. This equals ism, it gotta be in you or you won't get this. Represent it right if it's something you're blessed with.
4. When the pimp move, we move in flocks and Jaguar, Benzes, Cadillac, Bronze. But always remember pimpin' when you're out on the hunt, man. You gotta do this shit here alone.
Now let's go pimpin'.
5. Now when you knock a bitch, give her the proper instructions with no hesitation. And don't just stand up pimpin', you gotta stand tall, cause you the prize in this situation.
Now let's go pimpin'.
6. Don't ever accept a bitch without a sufficient hoe trap player, you'll fall. And if all that went accordingly, give her ex-folks a courtesy call.
Yeah, this is for my real side down P.I. Who kick it straight laces and don't tell no lies. This is for them lonely, out of town trips when your partners ain't around and it's just you and the bitch. This is for the trick room door you kicked in when the motherfucker's tripping cause he drunk and he can't finish. This is for the busted condom trips to the clinic cause you genuinely care about the health of your bitches. This is for the time you set the bitch right down. She went to jail, you built her out and set her right back down. I got 2 words for you, man, Gray. Ham. All my real PIs know about the Greyhound. This is for that one bitch that should've stayed down. Now she hitting you with block calls from grandma's house. This is for my real pimps across the nation who did it cross country and it wasn't vacation.
Always give pimpin' his proper serving. Come to think of it, I should have made this number 6. That way you'll know if you have a stand-up hoe, a thief, or an outright just faggot bitch.
Now let's go pimpin'.
Hey, a true pimp would never look down on another pimp nowhere in America. Furthermore, for a worthless whore, it ain't what you got, it's the content of your character.
Now let's go pimpin'.
Now you got all your shit together, players, time for you to stack it up. With tax IDs and lawyers in case the alphabet boys try to jack you up.
The pimp commandment.
10. Always keep that hoe chopped up from her head to her toe. Man, that part of the game ain't nothing new. Because you know that hoe that you put down could be a straight clown or just be a reflection of you. Oh!
Now let's go pimpin'. Put 'em on the track and move. The pimp commandment. Big pimpin' know what to do. Now let's go pimpin'. Gotta stay true to the game. The pimp commandment. Keep shining diamond red.
Yeah, man. You know I love this shit, man. Hey, remember that time, man? They towed all our cars at the donut shop down there on Sunset. They had every pimp in Hollywood catching cabs, man. Yeah, man. Hey, remember how we used to have the Orange County crack? We used to have that Harvard Boulevard on fire. Remember them town hall meetings they had in Inglewood about us? They fucked around and put them no prostitution zone signs up on all the light poles, man. Yeah, man. Let's go pimpin', man. Remember before they opened that Linwood jail? How LA County used to only make them hoes do 10%?
Shout out to Mr Figga Slim, man. The G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays, off the request line going out to Miss Dee Harrison, man. I got to do it. Here you go, sweetheart. Westside Wednesdays.
You want me to, the way I appear for you.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Running the same old thing.
Yo, when you coming over, I promise I won't try anything.
No more questions, no more games. Some people think I'm nice, some people think I'm nasty. But if you really want to know just like me, then I'll say I'm nasty. Oh, 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 hey, nasty, nasty, hey, nasty, oh, 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 hey, nasty.
Nicey, or whatever you want to call it. Ask my opinion, and I think that all it is just an excuse to giving the boost for dollars and cents and remain innocent. Spray with the ruthless attack, check it. Cause all that you talking about ain't shit. Step off of that. Try a new approach and get smoked because I ain't no joke. Yeah.
Nasty. Hey, Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show. Michelle A going out to my baby Pamela, a.k.a. Dee Harrison. What's up, lovely lady? Shout out to Tweed Cadillac once again. Tune in tomorrow night. We'll be there, man. Front and center, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific, 10 to 12 Eastern. The After 6 cruise mix. Shout out to my main brother from another Reverend Ali down in SD by way of L.A., California. Much love, bro. Shout out to Big Flossy B, Hank Norman, Miss Queen Jean, all my sponsors and listeners and tuners in. Man, it's the G-Lew Show. Had a great time with you all. We'll be back next week, same time, same place, with a new special guest. Also, tune in to Flashback Fridays, OG Sundays as well, man. Much love and peace, man. And my pimp boy. Peace, y'all.
Well, that's it. Balance and options. It's about life, y'all. And the message is in the music. I hope you get it.
motherfucker. So for the first, for the break it back, G-Lew on the ones and twos. There it is, DJ, you've been crying. G-Lew, you've been crying, D-Brother. Shout out to the homie Merc Dog, the homie say yo, Lincoln in that motherfucker. We can switch it back to the food.
Hey, shout out to my guy Spider Loco, man. Spider, what up, though? King T, what up, man?
This Tila, nigga, look. Nigga, if you want some shit to go platinum, nigga, you better... nigga, you niggas is laughing, nigga. Dirty Mads, nigga. That nigga that robbed...
Introducing the Westside Strangler. Banging with the fixtures. Mashing in this hot coupe de ville with blue twisters. I just got it waxed, now I'm true without a doubt. Dipping down the lines, on my way to the south. The big homie way better G a whole ounce. He said it wasn't hot, I made him watch the back bounce. Back in traffic, feeling like the last pimp. Hit the three-wheel, made a left phone pimp. I dropped out my old crib just to see it's all good. The little homies moved in the spot with Lil Wood. See niggas this way, don't give a damn about you hoes. We buying real estate in the midst of robbing yo's. With Benzes and trucks, plenty cabbie for the clutch. Keep an eye on who's who and motherfuck what's what. For all G's who got it popping in they hood for the moment. It's the gangsta King T. Show me love, low, cause I'ma speak on it. That's that G shit. Popping through your hood. We don't want no feathers in the hood. Move on, that's that G shit. Popping through your hood. What's going on, man? Niggas stuck, man. Got crazy. Come on, groove on, hustlers, groove on. Man, the night comes in the gangster's intuition. I hops in my bourbon, limited edition. I'm looking for a Lakewood hoe. That's my mission. I'm through with fucking Hawthorne tramps, they be snitching. What would it be? Peppers or that spot paradise? They keep a flock of girls, but you gotta dress nice. Suckers, I'm a G, I got some Crocs I ain't touched. Feathered Borsalinos with Armani in my clutch. Nigga, what? Raised by ballers, I'm legit. And if you don't believe, ask Freeway Rick. You don't believe Rick? Well, ask my homie Big Jess. Orange brother, Big Blue, OGs, nothing less. It's many niggas drinking that gangster juice, but I didn't see none of y'all when it was time to truce. And I was at Luda's Park squashing beef with opponents while your ass was at your mansion eating pussy punk. Speak on it.
Westside Wednesdays with my partner G-Lew, red and blue, keeping it true. Black fist in the air, this is my partner right here. Y'all tune in to him every Wednesday for whatever he got going on. Special guests, good music, unreleased music, or previously released music. G-Lew, Westside Wednesday. Yes, sir.
Hey, that's the homie Red Rum, man, banging on wax with it, man. Kev Max, what up? Guys, my homie Kev Max.
Hey, what's up with it, G-Lew? What's cracking, man?
Baby Crazo.
Man, I'm over here, man, in my neighborhood, man. I was talking to a couple of my homies, man, trying to resolve some issues, man, get some dialogue. That's all. Hey, G-Lew, don't trip. I'll catch it on the replay, right? Hey, but salute, brother, man. I appreciate that, man, for real. Thanks for having me on your show also. Hey, I appreciate that, G-Lew. Hey, for a motherfucker to not even personally know a person, and then, you know, for Kev Max to sit down with you and do an interview, and person can get touched, or, you know what I'm saying, piece some shit a motherfucker said or whatever. The wise man learns from other mistakes, the fool learns from his own. So if we all right there on Kick Back Video, that's the blueprint to keep your ass out of trouble.
You know, we want to thank G-Lew for stopping by. G-Lew let me come on this show. Crazo went on this show. Melly Bell went on this show. I got to hear Baby Gangster on the show. Good show, y'all. Check it out sometime, man.
Shout out to Kev Max Video, man.
G-Lew, what's up, fam? Big Link, host of Yippee Down 54th and Van Ness, listening to the G-Lew Show. The topics are real and famous, whether it's live from the pen or on the city blocks of habits and lighters. When the lights come on, Westside Wednesdays from 7 to 9 on 92.3 Live Radio with G-Lew and company. The Herbie Grills.
Hey, I gotta show love to my homie Blinky Blink, man, doing that life behind the walls, but he's coming home soon. What up, Blink? What up, Bluebird from Compton? Shout out to 54th and Van Ness, all the VNGs, man. It's the G-Lew Show. Westside Wednesday. Shout out to my loved ones, Pamela, Reverend Ali, all y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here for real. Hold up. What's up, Blink? I'm out of here for real.
Westside Wednesdays, the G-Lew Show, Blog Talk Radio. Say the shit don't stop. The shit don't stop. 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific, 10 to 12 Eastern. Broadcasting live. Back on the Westside Wednesdays, G-Lew Show. Same name, same gang, same OG flow. Ain't a damn thing changed, we just added some more. New beat, new heat, we about to blow. Let me take it to the west side, ride it slow. Hit the switch on the 6 side to side we go. From the city to the valley, all the way to the bay. Every Wednesday night, this is the station they play. Call 914-803-4001. But don't forget to press 1. Now you're logged in, blogged in the OG Lew. On the G-Lew Show, mic check 1, 2. It's the G-Lew Show, Westside Wednesdays, OG Radio, OG Music. Every Wednesday night, 7 to 9 p.m. Pacific, 10 to 12 Eastern. Blog Talk Radio, Brick City Productions. The G-Lew Show, the voice of the streets, the talk of the streets, the show where they doing it at. Church.
Hey, once again, shout out to my special guest, Figga Slim Williams. Shout out to Rockefeller, Cash, Tweed, Cadillac, and all of you. Peace and love.